Peckers abound, dig fire around, snorting magic and moon dust. Riding dragons flood, semen and blood, summons ready to bust. Crew of fucking beauties, we screw and do drugs all day and night. Healers and dealers, we thigh clap and fuck our way into the fight.
Warforged and I do electrify. Through my penis, I rhymes in full supply. I'm gonna rock here, you can't deny. Risque RiffRaff, live by the name, let's go!
Okay,
All right.
start with everyone.
All right, last week you all visited the lovely homelands of Ragnar and you visited some interesting characters in their homelands, and you also discovered that Bjorn, the chieftain of the Fancy Feast land, was also no longer there, and he had been kidnapped or had somehow disappeared from that homeland, and now you received an invitation to a castle called Wishbone over in another land there in the same island. And you are going to go adventure and try to find that location soon. So I guess that's where you're headed today. So today you're going to go to Castle Wishbone and try to locate Bjorn and find out what's going on with him and try to discover what's happening there. Also discovered some Twistos chips, which were picked up also by someone, and hopefully those will come in handy. So you arrive at Wishbone Manor, and there's a party going on. You knock at the door, and you're greeted by a small squirrel-like humanoid in a fancy suit. He comes over, and he waves you in, and he says, "Come, come, the party's already begun. Not make the lady wait." You're rushed into a fancy dining area where you see a group of people of various races gathered. Some have on animal costumes, and some are genuinely animal races. They've gathered around a large, fancy table that has all manner of food spread out in a feast-like spread. Meat, bread, a glass of wine. They kind of wait for each party goer to sit at and take a seat. The squirrel person says, "Sit, sit. The lady will be joining us soon." The guests hurriedly take their seats at the table, some looking rather nervous and others looking rather hungry. Go and gather your place at the table.
I kind of feel like we're not dressed appropriately for this.
I mean, I fit right in.
You don't like my robes?
Okay, well, you guys look great. Me, maybe not so much here.
You look fabulous,
it's all
darling.
perception.
Don't worry.
Right, you all take a seat at the table, and moments later you hear a booming voice that seems to appear out of nowhere, and it says, "Thank you for accepting my invitation, everyone. I hope you are enjoying the party so far. Please partake of all the fine food and drink before you, and afterwards we'll move into the parlor for some entertainment, my favorite part of the night. Please eat up."
Don't take
You
it
see-
as me being rude. I don't really eat, so I'll be more than happy to sit in the presence of you, though.
And you
I'm
see
got
them
some
down,
devouring
want it.
everything.
and they've started gathered around and started grabbing some food. Some are barely like grabbing their spoons, and they're kind of just barely eating some of the food, and some are kind of just ravenously eating nervously in kind of a frantic pace, in a nervous manner, and others are just kind of like just barely eating, and some are just kind of looking at their plates, not sure what to think.
I'm shoveling the food in. It is all going down my beak. I'm slurping the soups. I've got mashed potatoes all down the front of my shirt. Everything.
Yo, Wretchem, you want some more?
Absolutely. You gonna eat that?
Be my guest.
Pass it on down.
All right, I'm gonna pass Wretchem my plate.
What are we eating here? What's in the plate?
It's delicious, I'll tell you that.
Breads, there's some soup, there's just, this is food that you've probably never seen likes of in your life. Probably things you could never afford. It's so fancy and expensive.
Yeah, give me a couple plates. I'll take anybody's plate that doesn't want it.
Dig
Okay,
in, my
the
friends.
squirrel called who introduces himself as D's Nuts hands and passes you some food down the table.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, thank you, D's Nuts. Appreciate it. Is D's Nuts our maitre d' of the night, or who is this D's Nuts?
D's Nuts introduces himself as someone who is like a part of the party, but is also like helping out with some of the guests and kind of making everyone feel at home.
I rolled an insight check, 27. I'm watching the main host, the lady that's all dressed up, just kind of watching her, seeing if I get anything off of her.
You don't get anything off of her. She's just kind of so fancy. See, she's a noble woman, very, very, very fancy, schmancy. You do see that she has great etiquette and that she is very fancily dressed, but you don't see anything in particular, adverse about what she's trying to say or do. She just kind of wants everyone to have a good time and everyone to enjoy their meal at this point.
All right. Well, got some food here. It seems like everybody's happy.
What's furry number 3 doing later?
You.
Well, let's hope so. Hello, furry number 3.
This is definitely a type of party that you would expect many things to be going on besides just eating, put that way, of entertainment of various types and sorts.
Can I show her my sword or my axe and see if she is impressed?
Definitely.
Furry number 3, look at my big axe. Does it
All
impress
right,
you?
roll a charisma check.
All right.
I wasn't thinking this when we first came here, but now the term castle wishbone is picking up something different now to me.
I went and rolled an 11.
Right. Well, it appears that she is not highly impressed with that weapon of choice. She's, it could have been a little bigger.
I've heard that a few times. It's fine.
So when you are all done eating, the booming voice appears and says, "I hope you enjoyed your meal, and now on to the entertainment portion of tonight. My favorite part. Would you please join me in the parlor?"
Okay. Let's go.
Hells yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
I love entertainment.
You come into this fancy parlor and you see that there's a few other guests that have already gathered there, and they can seem to be practicing, different assorted sort of entertainment routines. You see one's kind of, pirouetting in a dance routine, and some others are kind of got some, instruments out and they're kind of jamming, doing a couple of riffs on their instruments, and you see a couple other people just kind of talking and kind of, mouthing to themselves as if they're practicing some things. And then all of a sudden, she says, "Okay, would you like to start these nuts?" And these nuts kind of pulls out, some nuts out of his pockets, and he starts to juggle them. He pulls them out of the air, and he starts, juggling them in the air, and he goes faster and faster and faster. And all you see these nuts just go in the air and they're, like swirling around, and he's doing all these fancy tricks with them. And all of a sudden, he's done with his routine. The noble lady just kind of claps her hands. She goes, "Come go." As soon as she does, all the other guests kind of do the same thing, kind of nervous and guarded. She points at Ted Red, Boot Knocker, and she goes, "What do you have for us, Mr. Boot Knocker, is it?"
Hi, yeah, I actually, first of all, I just want to say you juggled those nuts very well. And I would like to play a song for everyone if you're open to it.
That would be very, very lovely. Please.
All right. Just give me one sec here.
Kira, is there like open flame candles, sconces, and stuff like that in this room? Were you able to hear me okay?
Well, there are a couple. Yeah, there are a couple in the side. You can see one over there in the corner behind these nuts.
Okay. When
You see a
he's
couple in the little chandelier, little sconce over there on the other side.
when he's playing, at any point there's some sort of climatic peak in his song, I'm gonna be casting a level 0 thermergy, I believe it's called. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but I'm gonna like elevate the lights to a little bit higher brightness to kind of drive home his song.
Right. It's good.
All right. So this song goes out to one of my best friends, and it is to hopefully make you feel better. I call it No Capo, No Cry. Can you hear it?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. No capo, no cry. No capo, no cry. Say, I remember when Twistos fucked you twice in the Big Brother house in Toronto. And then in Bjorn's office, we saw that bag of chips. And you wanted to chop them into pieces. Pronto, we found out Ragnar likes a little shot color. Yeah, the red Sam shared with you. Cala Thunder clapped and almost killed the kitties, but RW and I got all them saved. And Faceless Tank the titty lady, no capo, no cry. Say, no capo, no cry. Here, little axe wielder, we're all here for you. So, no capo, no cry.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
awesome.
Amazing.
Great
Love it.
job.
Thank you all very
They
much.
get
You
better
sounded
and
very
better.
good. Very good.
Thank you.
They get better and better each week. Amazing. Great song.
What's the whole room do? Is everybody like clapping and just enjoying it?
I believe so.
And if they
Anyone
aren't, they better get up because I'm swinging my
Screaming his
axe if they
name.
aren't. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm giving them the death stare if they are not
Yeah.
enjoying.
There's gonna be some squirrel stew in a minute if they don't start clapping.
Lady Variel starts clapping all of a sudden, and everyone else in the room just starts going crazy. They go wild, and they start clapping and cheering. And all of a sudden, it just goes quiet again. It's like, shh, shh. All right, so she turns around. And she goes, okay. She points at the over there, over at Capone. She goes, you with the big axe. Your turn. Entertain me.
Okay, so I stand up and I'm not much of an entertainer myself, unlike our beautiful Tedred, but I can sit here and I can tell some jokes. Would you guys like to hear a joke?
Yeah.
That would be
I like
lovely.
jokes.
Yeah. I want to
Okay.
hear it.
Okay. How much? Now, my jokes are very limited here. How much does a pirate pay per piercing? A buccaneer. A buccaneer.
So
A
funny.
buccaneer.
Oh, how lovely. Okay, how about you, lady with the wings?
I'm trying to give anybody in our group an eye, and like my best we should recognize this.
Oh. I do have a really good spell that I like to use every once in a while. I can show you if you want.
Oh, please, please.
I'm just gonna put my rubber on before you do this. Just give me a quick second here.
Can I leave the room?
I mean, I can.
Oh no!
History repeats itself. Or just
I rather not. We should go outside if we're gonna do this. So I think mine. I'm for more of an outdoor activities type of girl. So my
Okay,
tricks are
maybe
for
we'll
outside.
do yours later then. How about the one without a face? You. Yes.
So I've got a nice little trick for you. So I am going to cast minor illusion. I'm going to hold my hand up to my mouth, and I'm going to make it like I'm breathing fire with my minor illusion. And as the fire comes out of my mouth, it's like a dragon's face. And then as the flames come out of my mouth, it's going to turn into a dragon that flies around the room. And yeah, and I'm just going to have a flaming flying dragon illusionally flying around the room.
Wow, very impressive. Very impressive. You see this dragon flying all over, and it's just flames flying all over the place. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I have not seen that before.
Thank you.
Okay. And what have you for me? You for me. Kitty. Yes. You. With the robe. Yes.
You are in for a treat as a master of the elements. I am going to make you an ice sculpture, one of which you have never seen. I will cast Ray of Frost, and I will create a 6-foot tall squirrel with a giant strap on.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you see this giant ice just float everywhere, and you see this giant squirrel with a strap on appear out of nowhere, made of pure, beautiful ice. And she goes, the whole crowd just goes, "Oh, wow. Ooh." And it's like, yeah, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I like that. That's definitely unique. I could use that in my next party for for a centerpiece for the table. Awesome,
Uh,
wonderful, beautiful.
I do work for a small fee making ice sculptures, just saying.
Ooh, well, I must indeed get your number. Yes. How about you, bird person? Your turn.
All
Is that
right.
like a
So
derogatory term, bird person?
yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, but my name is Retsum. Welcome you to the Yeet Tail. I am going to climb. Is there like a chandelier? Where's the highest point in this room? Wherever the highest point is, I'm gonna fly on up there, hang from the chandelier, and do a double backflip, but purposely landing right on my beak.
Beautiful form.
Wow.
Beautiful form.
Very, very impressive. I know few who can do that. All
He's
right.
an Eric Cochran lawn dart.
Amazing, amazing.
Nice.
And how about the other Warforged over there? What can you do to entertain me?
Well, my fair lady, you are in luck. Not only am I a renowned medical doctor, I am also a licensed, renowned chiropractor. And you look very uptight and like you haven't had a good one in a very long time. So I'm going to hook you up with a good one. And I will use my medicine and try to give her a sensual massage to maybe lure her just a little bit towards me. Not a medical massage, but an erotic massage.
Oh yeah, give her a good one.
Ah, and you hear her go, "Oh, ah, that feels so good." Ah, thank you, thank you. That was very, very impressive. Yes, it's been a while for me. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you.
I give her a wink and walk away.
She asked a couple other people to come up, and one has a nice little dance, and she's pretty impressed with all of them, and she's pretty happy, and then she looks at all of you and she goes, "Splendid, splendid, splendid. Very, very, very entertaining. Thank you very much. Please enjoy the rest of the night and enjoy the mansion and wander around. And I will be approaching some of you individually later with my reviews of your performances and perhaps a reward or two. We'll see how it goes." And then she wanders off.
I should have slapped her on the ass. Damn it.
This is a fun party, guys.
I like it. There's erotic massages. There's amazing comedy. I just got to say, there was incredible jokes being told, but it's been a fun party.
Yeah, the jokes definitely stole the show.
Oh, yeah.
I would agree, and I definitely would like to go back to the last room at some point so we can check out all those furries because I think they have a good time.
Can I make a little bet with D's Nuts over here? Does D's Nuts want to make a little wager with me? Does he seem like a strong squirrel?
He's kind of short, but he's okay,
Does it seem like he's a betting kind of squirrel?
Yeah, he might be convinced to bet something with you.
Tell you what, is he interested, or anybody of his friends, anybody in this beautiful place that we're in, would like to challenge me to a nice arm wrestle for a little friendly wager, maybe a little information or a little wager or something, maybe some gold?
Yeah. D's nuts definitely is interested in arm wrestling you for sure.
Looks like he's pretty thick. He's got some biceps on him, so
Yeah.
looks like he does some curls, so yeah, I'd like to challenge him for maybe a little arm wrestle or something, and maybe he can tell us a little something of what's going on around here.
All right, sounds good. Roll a strength check.
Kira, while he's doing this, I kind of want to observe all these other people that we don't know in here.
Okay.
If I pick up anything, I'll roll a perception check.
Right. Roll a strength check. You got
17.
All right. You notice that most of the people there, like I said, are kind of just performers and guests like you that have kind of some of them are feeling slightly less nervous now than they were before, and some of them are feeling slightly more nervous than they were before. But for the most part, they're just kind of enjoying the party, and some are kind of off in the corner doing things that probably you don't want to know about, and then others are kind of just talking and chatting in the corner. You don't see anything necessarily. They kind of know about as much as you do for the most part. These nuts seem to know slightly more than anyone else probably. So did you roll a strength check, Capone?
Let's do it. Yikes.
Wow.
Nat 1.
Yeah, the squirrel grab each other's arms. You start pulling on each other, and for some reason the squirrel has a lot more strength than you do, and he's kind of just you struggle, and then all of a sudden, boom! He actually pulls your arm down, and he actually wins that struggle between the two of you in the arm wrestling competition. And yeah, unfortunately, for some reason, the squirrel has beaten you, which is really quite a blow to you.
Is he now? I'm a little bit upset and embarrassed by this. Is there any chance he wants to go round 2 with me? A double or nothing kind of deal.
Yeah, he'd do that.
Let's do it.
Don't
Be
mess
careful,
with these
Capone.
nuts.
Yeah, that squirrel knows how to crack some
That's
nuts.
how it's done. We went from a nat 1
You would
to
go from a nat 1 to a 20.
yeah.
Wow.
I was a little embarrassed. I gave it all my might this time. I looked him right in the little squirrel eyes and I said, "Listen, buddy."
Yeah,
And
you
I went
grabbed
hard.
his arms, you locked arms, and he looked in your eyes, and you looked in his eyes, and for some reason he looked intimidated this time. He was really scared, and you see the arms locked, and he just folded, and bam, you won that one.
Let's go. Now, since we're I trust he's a very trustworthy guy. Is there any information you can tell our party here today? Maybe something we need to look out for, something that maybe will help us on our little adventure through this place today.
You look at D's Nuts, and D's Nuts looks over at you, and he kind of looks at you and he goes, "I can tell you this, if you don't entertain her properly enough, she will come visit you, and things don't work out too well for you. I think that's what happened to that guy from that, hat place over there a while back. And he kind of, things didn't work out too well for him. He actually was honored. He was given an honor, but I don't think he appreciated it very much. And that didn't work out too well for him, I don't think. she goes and visits the ones she really likes, and then she also goes and visits the ones she really doesn't like. So it's kind of, a little off, you either want to impress her or you don't want to impress her, but if you impress her too much, it doesn't work out well for you. If you don't impress her enough, it doesn't work out well for you either. So kind of want to be in the middle of this little entertainment competition. You know what I mean?
All right, that's good information. That's good to know. Thank you very much, D's Nuts. You're a beautiful soul.
And stay out of the pantry. Stay out of the pantry. That's always good advice, right?
Stay out of the pantry. Yes, always, always.
I think the middle of the
Mr.
house is the best place to be.
Mr. D's Nuts. What was the name of this person that did that impressor recently?
I think it started with a B. A B maybe?
Bjorn?
Yeah, that sounds pretty familiar.
Okay. Thank you very much.
These nuts just pulls out some nuts and starts, gnawing on them.
We're gonna look over at D's Nuts and say, "Listen, we're just gonna look around. Don't mind us. You see nothing. You don't know anything, and let's just start looking around. Let's look at some cabinets and stuff, and some books and stuff. I saw there's a book on the other side of the table there. I don't know if there's anything to that, or was there a book? This nice book right here.
Yeah, and be very careful. There is a book there. Just be careful as you're wandering around. You look at the desk and you see that there is a book there. Looks like someone has written into it. It looks kind of like maybe a page from a diary.
Would someone like to read it? Who's the best at reading on our team?
Oh boy, I don't know. Is that a skill or?
I mean, it might be. I can give it a go. All right, so
go for it.
fourth of Ron. I fear that the lady was not impressed with my routine, and although I have been told not to be concerned, I am afraid this does not bode well for me. Fifth of Ron. I keep hearing voices coming from the pantry, moaning and wailing. I've not seen either of the two friends, Emil and Kalar, I met at the party since yesterday. I fear the worst for them. Sixth of Ron. The worst has happened. I'm afraid Lady Viriel has appeared and told me of her displeasure. Not long after, I was visited by one of her minions, and now I will never be able to return home. Seventh of Ron. The hunger is so great now. I cannot live like this much longer. I miss my family, my town, but I dare not return. Fancy Feast would be decimated by my hunger. Eighth of Ron. I cannot take much more. I do not wish to exist this way. I will return to my home one more time to say farewell to my old life and then end it. I will go in the night when no one will see me. I cannot allow my hunger to take me while I am there or anyone to see what I have become. Fancy Feast forever.
Does that look like it's written in blood with my medical knowledge?
Yes, it does appear it is written in blood.
Good spot.
Yikes.
Well, this definitely took a turn for the worse. That was pretty creepy.
And the blood also appears, as you noticed it, to be slightly similar, very, very similar. In fact, exactly similar to the kind of blood that you saw back in Fancy Feast at the office.
Oh yeah, back in that room, yeah, in the bedroom.
Oh, I'm not saying this in front of them. I kind of whispered to the team, like, they freaking turned him into a vampire.
I don't think we should go back there. I think we should just hang out here. Just forget this, and I think we should go ahead and go.
And stay out of the pantry.
Stay out of the pantry. I don't want to be a vampire.
Yeah, you just went through a body transformation. That would be uncomfortable to go through another one
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, it would
Exactly.
really suck.
Nice.
You know what?
Nicely
I
done.
feel like that was
I
the
see what you
best
did there.
joke of the night. That was
That
really
was
good.
the second best. That was the second best joke of the night. But I see what you did there. It was still good. The top joke was just really good.
Okay.
Are we sure vampires are all bad? I think they might get a little bit of a bad rap.
Maybe they're misunderstood.
Yeah.
You know what? I say we should send the cat in.
You always want to sacrifice a cat. One cat has already died.
Don't you have like 9 lives or something though?
Yeah, there you go.
That's just a rumor.
I'll go. I'll go in. I'll go right in. let's. Do you guys want to look around a little bit more before we go in, or do you want to just go in and see what's going on back there? We got to find this Bjorn guy. Let's see if he's okay. We think he's here.
I heard there was a pantry.
I'm staying out of that one. That's
I
all you
heard
guys.
there's moaning in the pantry.
I'll be there if there's moaning.
Well, there was moaning and wailing.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a good wailing.
I mentioned to Ragnar kind of quietly so that others can't hear. Hey, you might want to mentally prepare yourself. Your past friend might not be the same when and if we come in contact with him.
We will deal with that when we read it, when we get to it. Not sure what to expect yet.
All right, let's go. Let's go find some stuff.
Yep. Giddy up.
Let it go.
All right, which way should we go?
We do
Do
have
we-
choices.
Do we want to go back to the room where we just ate stuff, or do you want to just move forward?
I mean, I kind of want to go back there, but I kind of want to go alone if that's okay, because I think there would be some fun things for me to do alone in there. I don't know if you guys would be into that.
All right. You need your privacy. You need some space.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
There's sometimes that you just need to do things alone.
You head in
Where are
there,
you all gonna go?
there are a ton of furries in there, and they're having a little bit of fun in there, off in the corner, just kind of hanging out and doing their thing. So feel free to join in.
I'm already ready. But yeah, where do you all want to go?
I'm diving in. I'm going in. I'm going after this lady. No, I'm going to the other side. Yeah, I'm going after this lady. I want to see what's going on up ahead. We got to get to the bottom of this.
I will follow up with support.
I will follow as well.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go along too. Can't let them
Wait,
have all the fun.
There's furry action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
furry action going on in the dining room.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there.
you might enjoy it.
I was surprised you turned down the furry action, to be honest. But there we go. There you go.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
two people
yeah.
went for furry action. The other group, what are they doing?
We are on the hunt.
We're going on an
Exploring the
adventure.
halls.
Okay. I will stay just on the outside of the furry room here, and I'm going to meditate and try and speak with Kol Karan and just meditate.
Okay.
All right, which way would you all like to go? I'll zoom out a bit so you can see.
Yeah, let's see the map. Does it all connect, or is there two dead ends on either? Because there's dead end on either side.
No, there's a door there, and a door there.
Okay, but is it one big square, or is it kind of like two L's where they kind of have dead ends at the end?
It looks like we
Good
can get
question.
everywhere from
Okay.
any direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's a big room in the middle too. Okay, where do you guys want to go?
Yeah, this is outside here. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the doors leading on the inside. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, wherever you guys want to go.
Well, I guess we already went from the front door. We've been in the dining room. We didn't go in this little courtyard area. We could check that and then move forward.
Sure,
Works for me.
let's do it.
Right, you move into a small courtyard area that seems to have some different sorts of plants. Some of them look slightly alive, some of them look slightly dead, but they all look, at least somewhat interesting. They're definitely something different than anything you've ever seen before. But for the most part, they're nothing really, you want to pick up or take with you. But there are definitely quite a few variety of plants here. Nothing out of the ordinary other than some plants that you can see, unless you wish to, of course, search.
I will roll a perception check to see if I notice anything.
Okay.
Oh, this is not going to be good. 9.
You do not see anything necessarily off the edge. You kind of see like a little hint of like a small kind of like stone off over on the edge of like a corner, but that's about it. They tell what else is out there in that area. Back behind one of the plants.
Okay.
So, maybe I should do a little roll.
Go for it.
That's better.
Okay, Rexham takes his paw and like kind of just reaches out and like back behind there and kind of stretches out one of his little claws and like goes out there and grabs it with his claw and he pulls out like a little bone coffer set that's kind of got some citron and some zircon in it. It's kind of like at the bottom. It's kind of like a T at the bottom, engraved on the bottom of it.
Ooh.
Like the letter T is on the bottom of it?
Yes.
Interesting.
Can we just start flipping all these pots over and stuff?
Smash.
I'm gonna start kicking. I'm gonna
Just
start kicking them
ransack the
all
place.
over. Yeah. You know, start kicking these pots over and looking for letters.
You don't see anything else as you start knocking the pots over. You see them on the side. You're kind of looking at the bottoms of them. You don't really see anything else on the bottom of these pots. They're just kind of just normal pots. The only thing you found so far in here is this one bone coffer set. Seems to have some gemstones in it, and that's it.
Okay.
The T at the bottom.
I think we should hold on to this. Don't know.
That sounds like buried treasure to me.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so move to the next room.
Hold on
Yeah,
to it.
let's head on. I guess this big courtyard here, right? Or whatever this is.
All right. In the center of this courtyard, you see a gigantic tree. It kind of looks a bit dead. And you see some barrels and a few other lovely pieces of wood and some turtles over in the corner and a squirrel or two. And, of course, a nice wood box. But it's just a general courtyard. Like maybe an outdoor area with maybe there's some places to feed some squirrels.
And many doors.
Many doors, many squirrels, a couple of turtles.
Yeah.
Are these just regular squirrels? Are these like magical squirrels? Can they talk, or are they just kind of just
They're
squirrels?
just normal squirrels.
All squirrels are magical squirrels.
They're the gang hand sign kind.
Yeah. Is there anything in this room? I mean, do you want to just? Can we check this tree out? See what it is? Like, what's going on with the
You
tree?
can check the tree out.
What would we need to roll for the tree?
Roll a perception check or an investigation check.
Who wants to take care of that one? Mine's a -1, so I'm
Yeah, not great.
yeah.
Not
Look,
great
you
over
know,
here.
Redson kind of sees something maybe up at like kind of the top of the tree, just kind of glinting at the top of the tree, a little higher up in the tree.
I'll roll investigation. Perception wasn't my friend last time.
Oh, I did investigation at 22. Sorry.
Oh, no,
Ooh.
awesome. I also got a 22, so.
Hey.
Hey, we're working together.
Let's go.
Nice.
Right. You definitely see that there is something up higher in the tree, but you would have to climb to get to it.
Can I just throw one
Can't
of these
really tell
guys up
what
there?
it is necessarily.
Oh.
From here.
How
We got a
tall
cat.
is said tree?
We got a cat right here.
Look at the tree. It's probably not too tall. It's maybe, I don't know, 15 feet.
I got
I'm gonna-
this. I have
I'm gonna throw you.
climbing as a natural skill.
All right, there you go.
So I will climb the tree.
Roll a athletics check.
Of course, it's athletics. With my +0. 16.
Nice
Right.
roll.
Good job. And you grab your claws and with your natural athletics there and your cat-like claws, You're able to climb up to the top of the tree, and you grab this stoneware bowl out off of this tree. Looks like it was used maybe as a feeder to a squirrels up there, and it's a stoneware bowl painted with some woodland imagery. And at the bottom of the bowl, you notice that there is a V at the bottom of the bowl.
Ooh, another letter.
Okay.
Climb back down. Stealthily.
Guys, we found a television.
We have a TV. Can I just chop that box in front of me for no reason, just because? Just
Sure.
to cut it up.
Roll strength check.
All right. Just to give it a little chop. You know what I mean?
What if Dungeons and Dragons had Wheel of Fortune in it? This could be that.
You smash that box into like basically matchsticks. It's like smashed into nothing. You got wood flying everywhere. You don't see anything inside the box. Just a bunch of pieces of wood now on the ground, all smashed into bits.
Just getting some anger out.
All
It's
good.
All right.
While you guys are doing that, I'm starting to get hungry over here because I've been, going to town in this little furry orgy. So I'm gonna start heading. I completely forgot where to get food, so I'm just gonna walk out. I'm gonna say, Kala, Kala and RWA. Do you want to come try and find some food?
Yeah, I'm game.
Sure,
I was just making
yeah.
sure. I was making sure you two were okay. Had a quick little meditation session. Was I able to establish a connection between myself and Cole Karan, Kira?
Yes, you were.
Okay, just give him a basic hello. Just want to make sure that we're still in tune.
Still in tune here. Although this is a little bit weak. Conception's a little bit weak. There's some interference from a nearby world that is kind of a plane that's kind of interfering a little bit because there's some negative energy here, but it's not too bad. You're still able to get through.
All right, thank you. How many more rooms we got?
15.
So there's quite a few. There's a bedroom over here. There's a bedroom over here. There's a living room over here. A workbench. Looks like a porta potty. Tables in there. Got like a kitchen area and another room with food over there. So while you guys are thinking about which way to go, I'm going to lead Kala and RWA into the kitchen area, try and look for some food.
Okay. Well, we're not with them, so we can't talk to them. So we'll just do our thing until they figure out what they want to do.
Yep.
Yeah, so should we head on into the door that's kind of closest to us there, or do we go the opposite end?
Okay. I rolled a perception check for the eating quarters. I'm looking for Testos chips, specifically.
Testos?
I'm sorry, Twistos. Twistos. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you're looking around. You don't see anything in this particular area, but you do hear some noise coming from the other room next door. You hear some like people fighting, kind of bickering and going back and forth and kind of fighting with each other. Room next door.
Yo, Capone, go kick that door open.
Yeah, head in.
I'm already there. Let's do it. I'm kicking it in. Let's go. I'm going in. I'm going straight in. Boom.
Not like, hey, you guys okay? Like, boom.
No, I'm going in. I'm body checking through that door, and I got my axe in my hands, and I'm ready. What are we doing in here? What's going on? Talk to me.
Right. You walk into what appears to be a small pantry, and you see two elves arguing with each other. They see you, they enter, they stop bickering with each other. They release several worm-infested zombies who lumber towards you, and then they attack you.
Bring it on. Let's
Roll
go.
for initiative. They're in the pantry.
I broke rule number 1. I broke my own rule number 1.
As soon as I heard her say it, I was like, oh boy, here we go.
All right, I guess we all roll initiative.
I got a 7.
It's a good thing we all met up.
I got a 15.
I got a nice nat 1.
I got a 12.
Well, if you were already in the kitchen, it would have been just logical the next room is the pantry.
Sometimes.
It's 2 for pirate. 16 for the other, and 18 for the zombies.
Okay, so zombies and then pirate 2 will be up first. All right, so the zombies are up first.
Hey, you see these rot-infested zombies? They've got nasty worms on them. And they each kind of, as they're standing there, you see this worm launch out from each of these zombies. It attaches itself. One attaches itself to Pone. One attaches itself to the next person who's closest near to it. So it kind of launches out to the next one in line there. It looks like that's going to be the line of fire. That looks like that's Ted Red.
Guys, I got worms.
Yep, I was just gonna say it. You beat me to it.
As just subconsciously, can I move further behind, away from? Ugh.
Are these worms like ones you just got now, or was that from the furry room?
That's a good question.
Yeah, exactly. you were in the orgy earlier, so.
Oh,
If you didn't have them before, you have them now.
Yeah, exactly.
oh,
It's one or the other. Doesn't really matter what the origin is. I ended up with them.
I'm gonna have a lot of medicine checks coming up.
Yeah. This worm kind of latches it onto each of your skins. And yeah. Just be aware it's there. And then that's all they do. That's it.
No damage? Wow.
There's something to these worms.
Yeah, I'm creeped out now. Get it off! Get it off!
I kind of find them a delicacy, but that's just me.
If you want to
come over and
out
start
of me,
picking them off.
yeah, exactly.
We'll do a little
Disgusting.
so-
cleansing session
Ugh.
after this. Don't worry.
So next up is Pirate 2.
All right. So you see this other pirate kind of, standing over there in the corner, and it kind of comes off from behind this other disgusting person, and it kind of comes off there, this zombie, and it kind of comes off, and it casts a spell, and you see it grab this thing, and it casts a spell, and all of a sudden you see this giant, huge field come over this whole area, and you see this like kind of just aura come over this whole area. Surrounding the whole pantry area. A 10-foot range.
That's awesome, that effect, by the way. Holy smokes, I love it.
All right, Faceless is up next.
Okay. So that's a pretty close space to be fighting in. Can I move closer to the door and then delay the rest of my turn? Am I allowed to do that? That's too
Do that.
of an area to be fighting in.
Move closer to the pantry door or to the outside doors?
I don't know. I'm gonna quickly talk to my team. I think we need a bigger area to fight in. This is pretty close space.
Bro, they're not gonna, like, go and, like, oh, okay, we'll go fight on your terms. They're gonna do what they want to do.
I don't mind blocking the door and you guys being potentially safe behind me. I don't mind doing that.
I don't know. Somebody already got worms.
I'm gonna. Can I move closer? I might do a range attack. I'm gonna Toll of the Dead. Actually, no. I am gonna chuck Bagheera. I'm gonna summon Bagheera inside in the center of all those zombies.
And what does that look like?
King Kong.
The summon fails completely.
Ooh.
Dissipates. Doesn't happen.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the
All
end of
right.
my turn.
Ragnar is up next.
Well, that was kind of what I expected to happen there. I am not going to cast any spells. I would like to move up and like peek around the door. I am going to take aim at the zombie and totally out of character, I am going to fire my crossbow at the zombie. If
Ooh,
my
crossbow.
Nice.
if my thing will work. I'm not much of a physical combatant, but quick on the feet.
If my character had an iPhone, I would be taking a picture of this event so that I could say I was here when Ragnar fired a crossbow.
That's a 22 to hit.
You are able to take your crossbow out. You see the little arrow go, and it goes ping, and it hits the zombie.
Nice. Bro, you're 100% with a crossbow.
And I did a massive 3 on the damage.
All right. We just kind of, shakes it, but it's like, its arm gets shaken, gets hit with it.
That will be the end of my turn.
All right. Next up is RWA.
Okay. I would like to just a skill check. That's not an action, is it?
Oh, no, go ahead.
All right, Arcana check to see what that field looks like to me. Oh Lord, 7? Probably not.
Yeah, you just notice that there's a lot of things that won't work in that field. That's all you know.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try dispel magic on it, and let me cast that. I'll try dispel magic on it. On the magical effect that I can see.
Nothing happens. It doesn't affect it at all.
Damn. Okay, well, that is my turn.
All right. So Tedred is up next and getting a little bit panicked about having worms. Do you mind if I ask where the worms are at me at the moment? Is it my butt? It's my butt, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely your butt.
It's my butt. Okay. All right. I'm going to hop up onto this table, lie down, face first. And I'm going to cast my mage hand. And I'm going to instruct my mage hand to try and remove the worms out of my butt.
All right, roll a dexterity check.
All right. Dexterity. That's an 8.
You try to pull it out of your rear end, and you grab your mage hand, grabs the worm, and it kind of yanks at your rear end, and it doesn't quite, doesn't quite get it, unfortunately. Still kind of, lodged in there, pretty tight.
All right. Well, I'm hoping that one of you can figure out how to take it out of my butt, but I was not successful. So I will remain laying here on my face first and wait for someone else to save me and end my turn. And next up
And
is Capone.
as your turn ends, you notice that it's kind of burrowing into your skin just a little bit, into your rear end, just a little bit deeper and deeper, and it does 1 piercing damage.
Oh God.
Right there into your rear end. Ouch.
It hurts so much, you guys. Feels like an eggplant, but stings.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can see everything. Oh my god, turn away, turn away.
All right, so I take 1 damage and end my turn.
All right, so I'm gonna look at my team, and as I'm kind of just prepared to swing my axe, I'm gonna see if they want me to pull. I look back and say, "Do you want me to pull them out of here, moving back, or do you want me to push forward?" Because apparently, I think I'm gonna be the one doing the main damage here. So we gonna either push in or pull out. Giggity.
They might want to work on pulling out that worm also that's attached
Yeah,
to
you got worms too.
I have
Worm up
worms
your
too
bum. Yeah.
Yeah,
in my bum.
yeah,
Yeah.
bum worms. Yeah, it's a whole thing. You might want to hop up on this table with me.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
My vote's to kill him, bro. I'll come and try and help you next round.
I'm going in. Yeah, you know what? I could take some worms in the bum. I could take a worm in the bum. Okay, let's go. And I'm gonna, we're turning around. Who gives the worms? Who's giving the worms? Is it the zombies?
zombies. Yes.
And did the pirates summon the zombies? Or did the zombies appear on
Did
their
not
own?
get the indication that they were summoned, that they were already here. They were attached to a wall, and they just released them.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the zombies then. All right, we are gonna go in. We are gonna rage. We are coming in, swinging our big old axe, the circumciser. That guy right there. I'm taking his head off. Let's go. A 20 to hit.
Nice hit.
Sliced into it, and definitely you have sliced into this zombie, and you've done some damage for sure.
All right. Followed with 10 damage. And
It
then
is fairly hurt, slightly hurt.
okay, and then attack number 2. Yikes. 9 to hit. It's a nat 1.
And unfortunately, you sliced right past it and just barely missed it.
All right, and then I'm going to try to protect these guys as much as I can behind me, and that's the end of my turn.
Also, the worm has burrowed further into your rear end, and is doing a 1 point of damage as it burrows into your hind end there, and in your butthole, and 1 point of damage. Ouch!
All right.
Ouch.
Big ouch, big ouch. That's the hardest hitting 1 damage I think I've taken so far. So definitely
Yeah, I
painful.
know what you mean. It hurts. Does anyone know how in D&D Beyond to input butthole damage? I think it's just regular damage.
Just regular damage, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just regular damage.
Put an asterisk beside it.
Yeah, definitely
Make a
feeling it.
note-
All
we'll
right,
make a
I'll-
note of it.
Look for the rectum condition.
Put it in my stats. All right, Callie, you're up next.
So immediately want to get out of range of Hedred's butthole and let him figure that out on his own. Sorry. Let's see here. I
Sure,
can
you don't want
maybe
to take him out? No, okay.
take. No, thank you. Do not want to attempt my hand up there. Um, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do a thorn whip. Maybe I can reach in there and pull one of the guys closer towards the door, and so the other guys can get some shots on them. A little bit easier. So what I can see in my line of sight, I'm going to go ahead and thorn whip into that room. And let's see here.
Probably the pirate on the left there.
Yeah, and did I bring him? And I'm going to also hit him and bring him to about where the kitty cat is.
Okay.
And
You
I
have
guess do
definitely
some-
dragged him towards you and done some damage. Pull him toward, and now he is very close to Ignar there.
Yeah. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end my turn.
All right, Retsum is up next.
All right, so I see good old Ted Red up on this table in quite a predicament. That you find yourself here, my friend. Now, I do know a thing or two about buttholes, and I think I maybe can help you get this thing out.
Yes, please do. Please do.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and strike some fear into this worm. So I give the little signal, the little for everyone not to look at me. And I cast the Hour of Reaping to make try and make at least the worm afraid of me. So each creature within 30 feet What do they have to make?
So you're staring right at up there while you're doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking deep into that chocolate starfish. It's a DC 15 Wisdom save for any creature within 30 feet who's looking at
The
me.
worm does not seem to be affected. The worm is not the least bit concerned about you. Apparently, it's pretty occupied with getting deeper and deeper there.
Its head's too far deep. It can't see me. I'm going to then just grab a hold and tell Ted Red, listen, on 3, I'm gonna pull, and I need you to push. So
All right,
1,
I'll unclench.
1, 2, and I start pulling right after 2.
Ow!
You yank, and the worm comes unloose, and it's 7 points of damage, but it's gone. It's off.
Oh, thank you. That was really uncomfortable.
All right, can I shoot the thing when it's on the floor?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow.
I'm gonna add some
Speechless.
key points to this just in case, because I feel like a 10's not gonna be good enough. So let's see, what is that? 2.
This is like a weird nightmare of the movie Tremors right now.
Just remember, we're gonna have to do this for Capone.
All
I'm,
right.
I'm clenched up right now. Just not looking forward to this.
You're using that we are very liberally right now. I don't know who's volunteering for that.
Oh,
Don't worry, it wasn't too bad. It stung a little bit on the way in and then on the way out, but other than that, I took it. I took it like a champ.
All right, so I'm gonna use 3 key points to add. What would that be total? 6 points onto this, so it's a 16 to hit.
Okay, you have definitely hit the worm. You pulled out your pistol and poof, boom. Worm is toast.
Thank you for being so gentle with me, Retsum. I really
Nice.
appreciate it.
Nice.
And it did 10 points of damage. I also just realized it did the damage before the hit, but they were both 10s anyway. So
I think you guys are like considered like anti-Eskimo brothers now or something weird like that.
Yeah, we have a thing. It's happened.
yeah, it's
All right.
my only
it's
question is
interesting.
Ragnar gonna be jealous?
It's a good question. That is a good question.
Negative.
All right.
He's all yours.
All right.
Everyone gets a little jealous. But I think that ends my turn.
All right. Pirate 1 is up next, which is the one that is in the doorway currently.
All right, Pirate 1, standing right next to Ragnar there, pulls out a sword and slices and dices over there at poor little Ragnar and manages to hit a couple of times and does a little bit of damage, not too much, just kind of hits you with the scimitar for a total of 16 slashing damage.
Ooh,
Oh
16.
Jesus!
Oh, and let me see here. Would you roll a dexterity check, please?
Dex
Oh, no.
check. Copy that. I will get right on it here. Not my strongest check. 20.
Hey.
Right. Fortunately, even though he tried to trip you, also with that attack, you managed to recover, and you're okay. Your cat-like reflexes have saved you from falling.
Cat's really good at landing on all
Haha.
fours.
And the pirate ends its turn.
All right, so we're back to the zombies.
Right. The zombies that they have, the one has already expended a lovely worm. It's decided that it's going to just simply attack now. It reaches out with its claw. It attacks. Pone, and it hits once with its claw and slices and dices, and it does a whopping 10 points of damage. Plus 7 necrotic damage.
You said how much was it? Sorry, 10?
10 slashing and 7 necrotic.
Okay. All right.
Other zombie does the same amount of damage. Where's he at? Over there? Okay. He moves up to Capone and does the same amount of damage. And slashing.
Okay.
7 necrotic.
Alrighty.
And you still have the worm in you for the next time, but you're in their turn.
All right, and then pirate number 2. This one right here is up next.
All right. And this pirate kind of just stays back a little ways from the distance from the fight, and kind of doesn't really do a whole lot from the back end, except for he kind of just stands back in the distance and doesn't really do much right now because he's gonna just stand back and guard.
Is anyone else wondering what they're guarding?
Is in this pantry.
Yeah, there's got to be something crazy in this pantry.
I wonder if
It's
it's a
delicious.
big box of Twistos.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Got full case.
Oh no.
I hear they do wonderful things for you.
All right, next up is oops, sorry, Faceless.
I'm gonna go to the left of. No, it's not Redna. It's Ritson. And I'm gonna attack that pirate. Was
Oh,
it?
you want to go up here? Okay.
Ragnar, yeah.
Was there actually enough room for me to even to attack?
You can squeeze in there. Give it a little squeeze.
And I want to swing my sword at him. Unhexed, of course. 21 to hit. 17 damage. And I want to swing
Right.
again. At 24 to hit. And 12 damage.
Right.
And
A
that's
little
the end.
damage to it.
Yep, that's it.
All right, next up is Ragnar, right next to you.
Okay, so I'm a little thrown through a loop here. Because I thought that was an anti-magic field. But Vine Whip worked through it. So maybe it's not anti-magic? And I'm going to use this fancy thing that I found out I had today because, I know my character. And I am going to use my dual weapon fighting to throw 2 daggers at the pirate that attacked me.
Nicely done.
So the first dagger to hit is 21.
Nice hit.
With 3 damage. Second dagger. Uh-oh. 14 to hit.
Right. Hits.
It does hit. Wow. And that will be an additional 3 damage.
All right.
Oh no, 4 damage on both of those. I forgot it's a +1.
All right.
So it was 8 damage total. That will end my turn.
All right, RWA, you're up next.
So it looks to me like he's not in that field. Is that correct, or is he in that field?
Not in the field. Can you hear me? Sorry, my
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
He's not in the field.
Discord keeps not responding. He's not in the field. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast level 2 hold on him.
Okay.
It is a DC 16 to save wisdom.
Yeah, that passes. Sorry, keep getting kicked out.
So he's held.
Hits. Sorry. And he is paralyzed.
Okay, I do my best Darth Vader impression, holding him, and I yell out to the team, "He's held. Beat the crap out of him as soon as possible." And I will move. I will move to the right of Ragnar, and that is my turn.
All right. So I'm up next. I'm going to stand up from this table. I'm going to look around and say, thank you so much for removing that worm. I owe you one. I give him a little flash and show him that it's all clear. And I'm going to jump down onto here. And I think I'm feeling a little bit inspired by your Darth Vader move. So I'm going to cast Tedred's Hand, which is a level 5 spell. And Tedred's Hand allows me to do a couple things. It's a little bit more powerful than my Mage Hand. One of those things is to grasp someone. So I'm going to cast my Tedred's Hand, which is this one over here. Ooh, I know, it looks cool. And then I'm going to use it to grasp pirate number 1. Oh, sorry, they're already paralyzed. Pirate number 2. By the balls. And hold them there. And part of that grasp is I use a strength score to resolve the grapple. If they're medium or small, then I have an advantage. When the hand is grappling, I can use a bonus action to crush it. Ooh, didn't read that part. When you do so, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 2d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. I'm feeling a little bit guilty about just grasping, so I'm not going to clench and crush just yet. I'm just going to keep them held by the balls and end my turn. And next up is Capone.
All right, so we have one. Both of them are paralyzed, or just the one's paralyzed? The pirates.
One is paralyzed and one is being grasped by the balls.
The one next to you is paralyzed, and he yelled out, "Hit him! I've got him held right now."
All right, and I have an advantage. I'm kind of behind him. Okay, so I am going to swing, and I did rage last turn, so I'm going to get 3 big boys on this guy. 24 to hit with 16 damage.
Nice
I'm gonna
hit.
do it. I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
16 to
Slice the
hit.
dice.
It's an automatic crit if you hit him.
Yep.
On this pirate here, pirate
Yeah,
1.
the other guy. Yeah, the one that's paralyzed.
13 damage.
Okay.
And then
The crit.
there we go. Not 20, so 28. And 28 damage.
All right. Your axe did some major damage there.
All right. And that is the end of my turn.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oops. So next up is Kala.
So at the paralyzed one, I want to go up and hit him with my. Or actually, no, do that. I'm gonna go ahead and shillelagh
Ooh,
with
what's
him.
that?
I'm hitting him with basically hitting with my quarterstaff, but with it's a little bit stronger. So
Nice.
I'm gonna go up
Right.
next to him, not too close, just close enough, and roll this dice. And 12. Does that hit?
No, not quite.
Okay.
Close, but not quite.
Do I get a second? I think I do.
Question: was she supposed to have an advantage on that because it's paralyzed?
Good point.
Let me check. Make sure. I'd say go ahead. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is. It's crit on the other ones, but I think it just get advantage on that.
Does
Okay.
advantage mean reroll?
Yeah. Go ahead, just reroll.
Okay. Hits 27.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
Let's
definitely a hit.
go. That's how you do it.
Alright.
And
Just
then
make it crit damage.
is 10.
Yeah. All right. Definitely
then-
hurt.
Perfect. Okay, then I'm gonna kind of wander backwards, back a little bit away from him. I don't want to be touched. And I roll.
All right, and I look over at Cal and I say, "Yo, you were in that furry room too. I know that we think the worms were from here, but you might just want to check yourself just to be sure." And
Noted.
okay, and Retsum, you're up next.
All right. I'm gonna head on over to that pirate, and I'm gonna start smacking the heck out of him.
All right. Go for it.
See. Nice little
Definitely
20.
smacked.
And give him another one.
Nice.
Don't forget it's crit damage since he's held.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a Fury of Blows for my bonus action, and give him another 2 strikes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you have pounded him. That was a crit. That was good.
Nicely done.
And
That one hit as well.
yeah, if you right click, you can make it a crit damage.
All right. And with that, you see that the pirate has a kind of just, all of a sudden just collapsed onto the ground. And you see, as it's hit in the head just one too many times. And it pounds and it just falls to the ground.
Nice.
Let's
Has its head in
go.
the ground.
Nicely
If you
done.
just a heads up, if you right click the damage that you're doing, it'll give you the crit option.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Cool.
that's what I did for that last one.
True, yeah. Sweet. All right. Well, with that, pirate 1 is dead or incapacitated. Is that right?
Yeah, it's gone. It's dead.
Okay. All right. So I'll remove that, and next up is the zombies.
All right. Well, the zombies, are standing there and they start, sending out, this like little worms, like starting to just be flung out again from these zombies. You see one all of a sudden just land itself right onto Retsum's boot hole over there. And then you see another one that's kind of gets, kind of off in the corner. This other one kind of get flung off and land over there on, who else is in the pantry there? Sorry, I can't see for the moment. It's
Looks like
okay,
faceless.
anybody else over there? Yeah, Faceless's boot hole. Right there. The two of them now have worms crawling on their boot hole.
Little do they know, I slightly enjoy it.
Nice meal afterwards. No, just kidding. Because you love to eat bugs.
Yum yum.
I was kind of expecting you to use your beak on me, but it's all good. It's all good.
Wow.
All right. Is that the end of the zombies' turn?
That's the end of the zombies' term.
All right. Next up is Pirate 2.
All right, Pirate 2 is just going to stand there and guard.
Man, what is over there?
Maybe. Well, I have Pirate 2's balls grasped with my Tedred's hand.
Oh, that's right.
You
Okay.
basically
Maybe they're-
control him, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe they're into it. Could be.
Ooh,
Yeah,
He
we're
looks
doing parties.
satisfied.
that's a good point.
It's that kind of party, you know.
Exactly. All right. With that, it is Faceless up next. And just so everyone knows, I didn't have a worms status marker on hand, so I'm using Hunter's mark as the worms.
Yeah, we
indicator.
get it. We get it.
Sorry, forgot to unmute myself. I'm going to move and scoot on in next to Capone on the right. And I'm going to swing my sword at that first zombie. That one.
Right.
27 to hit. 11 damage. And 15 to hit.
And also hit.
And 13 damage.
Right.
And that's in my turn.
Very badly hurt now, so.
All right. And next up is Ragnar.
And by the
All
way,
right.
the worm is now burrowing into your rear end pretty strongly, and it does 1 point of damage.
So, question about these worms: are they still exposed?
Yeah, they haven't fully, gone in yet, except for, Capone's is burrowing in pretty deep, but the others are just now kind of gotten in there.
So Capone's is not exposed.
Maybe the little tip, of the worm is still out.
I can't imagine these have that tremendous of hit points. So I am going to cast first level magic missile at the 3 worms.
Whoa, 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 whoa! The one in my butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting about to get missiled in the butt.
Whoa, let's talk about this.
Listen,
Well,
I
it's a bit
know-
late. All the worms will now
Yeah.
take
You don't even know.
1d4 plus 1 damage.
You don't even know
Listen.
this is coming.
I'm okay
Uh,
with playing around in other people's butts, but when it comes to my butt, I'm a little defensive.
This is called
Listen.
this is called not consensual. You don't even know it's coming.
Ragnar, I didn't put a
Uh,
finger in your butt, man. That wasn't me. I was just minding my business.
Look, do you want to get rid of your butt worm or not?
At this point, I think I'd rather the butt worm than a magic missile in my butt.
It's 5 points of force damage to all of the worms.
You
all
better
a
believe it's
question of
5
preference.
points of force
force
damage.
into his butt.
You better
Ooh,
believe
yeah.
it's 5 points of force
Force missile.
damage.
I want to watch
The,
this.
the worms are dead.
Very interested.
All of you, the rest of you, take a do a dex save.
Oh
See if you can
gosh.
manage
Everybody?
to move your booty patootie out of the way before this missile hits you. The rest of the way, it does some major damage.
That
Which
would
All the
be
people who have
Scavenger.
worms.
Faceless, Retsum, and Capone.
I got an
Yeah.
11.
16.
I have a +8 in
I
dex and I
absolutely
end
love
up with an
this.
11.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, and
actually
Ted
I'm taking a mental note.
I'm worms free.
I'm taking a
Ted
mental
Red.
note, and when I have time, I'm
Ted
going to
Red's
put it in my
good.
medical journal about how to remove worms efficiently.
It's in your database. I rolled a 6, and I'm very
All right.
clenched
Well,
right now.
Faceless managed to avoid any damage, but unfortunately, Retsum and Capone need to work on their booty dances and being able to avoid damage from magic missiles being shot at them. So they also take another 4 damage from these magic missiles.
Maybe
Okay.
RWA can teach you guys some meditation techniques so you can learn how to unclench.
So because of evasion and because it's a dex save, I actually only take half of that, I guess, since I failed.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're able to get a little, booty
Also-
movement there. Get out of the way.
Now that y'all got your booties clapped, I end my turn.
All right, and with that, it's RWA.
I definitely got clapped.
Okay, so the worms are gone out of the people infected.
Yes, they're gone.
Okay. All right. So I make sure I was reading that right. I'm still. It's a medical marvel right now that I'm trying to process. So I will. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move into combat right next. If I can sneak in between Capone and Faceless, or to the right of Capone, whichever way is logistically possible, to the damaged zombie.
Yeah, you can swing in between them. It's close quarters right now, but you should be able to hit them. This is within 5 feet.
Kira, can I hit the damaged zombie
Yeah,
with
you
my
should be able
mace?
to, yeah, you should be able
Okay.
to grab it.
I'm gonna swing my mace, and as I do it, I'm gonna trigger radiant damage on my mace.
Okay.
1 second, let me pull it up here. All right, here's the roll. That is a 15. Does that hit?
Yes, it's
Okay. And I got 2 different damages here. Okay, so 5 from regular damage, and then I have to roll a d8 for radiant. Okay, did that roll?
didn't.
Oh, there it goes. Oh,
There it is,
wow.
there it goes.
Nice.
All right,
Eight
good job.
radiant damage and 5 regular.
All right,
Let's go. Nice job.
good amount of damage. That's good.
All right. That's my turn.
All right, nicely done. So for Tedred's turn, I think I'm getting a little bit sketched out by why Pirate 2 is not reacting to my grip. So I'm going to clench. And so what that means is if I crush, then the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 2d6. So I will roll 2d6. Right there. And this is a bonus action. This counts as a bonus action. So I'll do my bonus action first. That'll be 9 damage on the pirate of ball clenching damage specifically. And next for my main attack, I will use Vicious Mockery. So I'm just going to start stringing a load of insults at the pirate. Like, ha, your balls are small. And then
And
they
the
take...
field is dissipated by now. The field is gone, so.
Okay. So get rid of those. So I tell them that their balls are small and they take 1d4 psychic damage and are disadvantaged on their next turn. So that is a 3.
An unlimited emotional damage.
Oh, yeah.
You're like body shaming people right now.
Yeah, I'm scarring them for life. So that's 3 damage, and they take disadvantage on their next turn, and that's the end of my turn. So next up is Capone.
All right, so I'm going to take my first turn here, and I'm going to attack the zombie there, the one that's almost dead. I believe he's almost dead. And we're going to swing at this bad boy. 24 to hit. I believe that's a hit. And we are going to swing. Ooh, we're going to do 10 damage. Is he still alive?
Barely still alive.
Okay.
All right.
So what I'm
So
going to
maybe
do with
damage done, but they're still alive.
my second attack, I'm actually going to move and go behind Ragnar. I'm just going to walk behind Ragnar, and I'm just going to take the butt end of my axe just to make sure. I'm not sure if you guys
the
need.
zombie is attacking you as you head out, also, and opportunity attack because you walked away from him. And with that, you also take another small amount of damage, not much. Just a very short 10 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
All right, so 17 damage, no problem. So now I'm going to sit here. I'm going to stand behind Ragnar, and I don't want to hurt him too much, but I want to make sure he's just free of worms, just to be safe. So I'm going to take the butt end of my axe, where that skull is, and I'm just going to just fish it up there a little bit. I just want to help him out a little bit. Just check it out, check the area. And I'm just gonna shove the butt end just in his butthole a little bit. I'm doing you a favor here. I'm looking out for you, my friend. So yeah, I'm just gonna shove the butt end of circumciser there, just straight in his butthole, just enough to let him know I'm there.
It's always nice to check, friend, for worms.
You're not a licensed doctor. I'm gonna have to report you.
Just want to make sure. I'm trying to do him a favor here, so I'm just gonna just the tip in there, just wiggle it around a little bit.
Are you using lube or no lube?
There is none left. No.
Ooh, okay. All right. Just making sure.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Kala is up next. After witnessing that.
Yeah, as I'm standing right behind watching this occur, I decide to walk over on the other side and get away from the full frontal of the show, even though it's very interesting,
I encourage Kala to nuke him. We can take it.
Do you think we could take it if I just go in there and
Light him
all
up,
right.
baby. Light him up. Do
All
your
right.
thing.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk into the room since the magical field is thing's gone, and I'm gonna go ahead and just give a full thunderclap on everybody. Or I'm sorry, on the bad guys.
It's the first slip.
think-
Just a little slip.
I think it's gonna hit everyone, but yeah.
All right, so 24 damage on everybody.
And what do we roll again? It's a dex
Is it
save.
dex?
Con
Con
16.
save. Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
literally everybody or everybody in that room?
This is a
Within
close quarters battle.
15
I would think in
feet?
that
5,
room,
10, 15.
you guys got cover behind that wall.
Does cover work on thunderclaps? I guess because the sound doesn't directly hit these three.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think
Insulate
I'm
a little
still
bit, yeah.
okay.
Insulate a little
So
bit.
I think it'll be myself, RWA, and Faceless, as well as the 3 enemies will roll con saves, looking for 16.
The pirate is unaffected, but the other one is affected. Obviously, the other zombies, and the zombies are gone.
Nice. Wipe the zombies.
Nice.
And so if we rolled, if we met the save, do we take half damage? Is that how it works?
Um,
So it'd be 12.
I took full
On a
damage.
save, it's half.
Yeah. Okay. So I take 12, and then RWA and Faceless take 24.
so does that affect the pirate?
The pirate was unaffected.
So is he really there, guys? Do you think the pirate's actually there? He grabbed a hold of his nutsack.
I mean, he feels like he's there.
Are pirates
know.
Let me
real,
just wiggle my fingers a little bit. Yeah. No, I think so.
I'm not sure if pirates are real, guys.
Ooh, are pirates
I did it.
fake?
Maybe they heard my pirate joke. Maybe they just want to hear it.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, maybe they heard my pirate joke, and maybe we're all just misunderstood here. Maybe this whole situation could have been avoided. Worms and assholes and stuff. It could have been avoided.
That's usually what happens with us.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah, everything. I'm good to go. Thanks.
All right. So next up is Retsum.
All right. So we've got just this one pirate left, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Can I even get into this room here from
Gonna be a tight squeeze, but
Yeah,
I think
you
we're
can
good
move
at-
through. I'm pretty sure you can move through friendly people, not enemies, though.
So yeah, I'll get up on in there next to this guy. And he's not been reacting to much that you guys have done to him so far. So let's just try smacking some sense into him and give him a couple hits with Roosevelt. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Yeah. He is not affected.
All right, let's try it again. Okay, 19.
Okay. Managed to shoot at him, and you see that there's nothing there.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I
Oh.
was onto something.
Yeah,
Pirates aren't real, guys.
Pirates are fake.
Pirates are fake.
Pirates are fake.
Okay. So he's not really there. But everybody else is gone, so why is he still here?
And we are still fighting.
He's just standing there. You see him standing there? He's just standing there guarding something.
Can I
Ask him to move.
Yeah, can I get past him? Can I just be like, excuse me, sir?
Seems to be unaffected, but maybe you could, I don't know, convince him to move?
Oh, I'll try a little persuasion. Here's the only problem. I'm a -1. So, excuse me, sir. Could you please move? Let's, oh, 15.
Huh. And with that, the illusory pirate kind of just kind of moves his butt and he moves over. He kind of moves out of the way and opens and leaves the pantry free and clear.
Oh, okay. So, what was he?
That is the first pirate pacifist I have ever met.
He really
Who
just
knew?
walked right
Who
Did
knew
you
that
meet
was an
him?
option? We could have just asked them to leave.
We were all misunderstood. See, we're all misunderstood.
Yeah,
Oh, I
incorporate
told
that in
you.
combat. Can you guys please leave before we fight? I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I think we got to try that next time. All right, should we check out? I guess move this hand out of the way. Should we check out what they were hiding or what they were protecting?
Yeah.
Are we still in combat?
You're no longer in combat.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna be tending to people, healing people up while people search around.
I'll
Can
roll
I
a
just say,
perception. It's not very perceptive. It's only a 9.
All right. You do see that there are several different pantry cabinets here, and some of them are quite empty, and those are the ones that you happen to have opened.
I found nothing, guys.
All right. I will then, I guess, look in the other cabinets that Ragnar has not looked in.
Left.
I'll put you in front of me.
Did anyone else want to take a look at the pantry?
Yeah, I'll take
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
Go. No, you go. You go.
Should I roll a perception? I'm gonna roll one. See if we can get anything else. I got 19.
Okay, you open up the far left pantry that you kind of see that he was kind of guarding over there, and you see that there were 3 bottles sitting there. One is red, one is white, one is blue. Some liquid in it, each one.
Oh. Well,
Could this represent the 3 sisters? Perhaps.
Ooh, good memory.
Ooh.
that's a yeah. And I'm going to take all of them. Mine.
And you
Do
said
we
one was-
know
What were the colors again? Sorry.
red, white, blue?
Okay, thanks.
Do we know anything about these before we go hiding them?
You can roll and see if you know anything, perhaps. Maybe Arcana. See if perhaps you can determine if there is anything special about them.
Okay. I got a 14.
Well, you do notice there are indeed some sort of potions of some sort, or magical elixirs or potions, or some sort of similar items of that sort.
Should we roll a secondary arcana
It's
for more
go for
like
it.
idea?
Why don't you do it? Just do it.
Yeah, I'll try. All right, Arcana. I have a +10, so I'm gonna roll that.
Oh Jesus, you have a +10?
Yeah, been holding out. All right, we got 16.
All right. Well, you determined that some of these items are probably of use. All of them are probably of use, but you don't know specifically what types of potions they are. But you do know that they would be of some sort of use to you, possibly. But you don't know if they're of use in a positive way or use in a negative way.
This sounds like a twist.
As in, one may be poison, one may be good. They all might be poison. They all might be good. You don't know.
Like a
Is
twist
there
of twist.
is there enough to
That's exactly.
test?
Ooh, nice, Kella.
Mm.
I could be the guinea pig if you need. I mean, I've been screwed a couple times already by these. So if you guys want, I could taste them. We can hold on to them.
I think we should just hold on to them as much as I would love for you to taste them.
All right.
Can I look at them? Is there any medicinal properties that I would be able to curtail off of these by looking at them?
No, not in particular.
Okay.
I think it's pretty safe to leave them in my hands. Knowing one of you, you'll accidentally drink it.
I definitely would.
I patched up Coops and, or I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I patched up Ted Red and Capone. If anybody else needs healing, let me know in Discord.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Do you want to move along and see what else you can find?
Yeah, definitely.
sounds
I'm gonna
good.
Take these potions with me.
Man, I thought there would be Twistos in here for sure, like a box or two.
I think maybe they're liquid twistos. I'm kind of leaning towards that. All right, where should we head next? So the rooms that we haven't checked out are this one right here, this one right here, this one, and this one. And then there is also a path through here that we haven't been to yet. Maybe that's where we should go last, though.
Ted Red, pick one and let's go.
All right, we will start. Let's just go in order. So we're going to check out this room filled with wood first.
All right. You see that there are some tables here. Like it's pretty empty other than that, just some tables.
Okay. Next one I'm going to check out is the potty room.
Ah, well, other than maybe a little couple of turds in the toilet, you don't see much. Party goers,
Okay. Yep. Probably a lot of people who puked in there too. We'll check out this room.
Ah, okay. This is a nice little storage area. And I got a few things in here. That's just kind of little, boxes and assorted sundry things, but not a whole lot worth looking at, I guess.
And this room.
Ah, the bedroom. You see there's some pretty nice paintings on the wall of this bedroom. It's really kind of fancy schmancy.
Would anyone like to search the paintings?
Yes.
All right,
What a
RWA,
nap.
come on in. All right, I'll put Kala taking a nap, and RWA, you search the paintings.
Yeah, I didn't do so well. Only an 8.
Yeah,
picking
they just look
bids?
kind of like, art that you're not very impressed with. You've seen better.
Would anyone else like to check them out?
Nope.
I'll throw an investigation on it, I guess.
All right.
I'm not gonna investigate nothing. 8.
Yeah, they also just kind of look like boring paintings to you too, Mostly just, a bunch of women, for the most part, elves.
Let's move to the next room.
Right.
Oh,
Uh,
but wait. You do notice one that's kind of like a little bit kind of catty-cornered, odd.
Oh.
I'll investigate that one with a 16.
All right. One in particular is a little bit kind of hung a little bit odd and it's kind of, maybe a little bit off to the side, a little bit catty-cornered. Notice it's a portrait of a female elf merchant, and it's in a wooden frame, and it's engraved with some kind of odd runes. But once you look at the back, you notice it's kind of got an S on the back.
Oh, so we got TV and S now. We got TVs.
Multiple TVs.
Nice. The
All
the
right.
the lady was a merchant, you said?
Yeah, it's just an elf merchant.
Anything that catches my eye in regards to Kul Karan, since he is like the deity of merchants?
Not particularly, although, you have heard word that perhaps, the lady Variel that, is in charge of this particular party had a kind of a thing for merchants in the past.
Oh, okay.
Does the lady in this painting look familiar to us at all?
Not particularly. But you do notice that the S kind of stands out to you in that perhaps it is the initial of some sort, maybe belonging to a name, first initial of a name.
So S is the first initial, and then VT or TV.
If Cindy with an S pops out anywhere, I will run.
We evict her. That's what we do.
We evict her right away. Right away.
I feel like we're just reliving your entire trauma through this campaign.
I was gonna say Soleil Variel, but there's no T in that, so I don't know.
Well, you start to, as you're standing there, you kind of, let's just see, how about Ragnar roll an intelligence check?
Check, not a save.
Oh, check.
Copy that. On its way. That's a nat 20 for 24.
Right. Oh, well, you start to remember in your head, and you kind of remember back, and you sort of remember in some of the lore that you've learned as a kid that that there were 3 sisters. There were Variel sisters in the legends. Not just one, but 3. Soleil was one, but there were 2 others also. And that these 3 sisters shared one single body.
So was the host of this party, was that one of the sisters, and was that their body?
You were invited to this party, or, well, you came to this party via invitation as Soleil Variel, who you presume is the lady you met.
All right, so that is their body then, I assume. So that means that we hopefully met the nicest of the sisters, or sorry, the meanest of the sisters, so that all the other ones will be nice, but we have no way of knowing, I guess.
Right. I have a feeling when we go to sleep, we're gonna find out what's going on.
There was an S in her name, obviously, the initial, and then there are 2 other initials. So you presume, therefore, that those initials may refer to the other sisters and their names.
Right.
So Cindy.
Victoria.
Why am I getting Big Brother vibes off these names for some reason? And I don't even know anything about it.
So it's Cindy, Victoria, and Taryn Armstrong.
Right. We have all 3 names.
If we find a K, you're
Kevin Jacobs.
See, I was thinking that if we found a K, we'd all get paranoid, and we would be under the paranoia condition.
Yeah, I thought if we found a K that we'd all, just be the best, because, it'd be Kiefer.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we're all built different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we check out these last 2 rooms? There's 2 more left.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm awake.
All right.
Let's
You're
crush
back
them.
up. All right. Head on into the bedroom first.
Right, you head into a small bedroom, and you see that there is a chest to the side of the bed. And that's pretty much all that's in there. Just a chest and a bed.
Can we open the chest?
Yeah, is it locked?
Sure, you can try to open the chest.
All right, I'll try and open the chest.
Get it, Retsom.
All
Just gotta
right.
take my quarterstaff and just kind of try and yank it open.
Okay. Roll a dex check.
Uh-oh.
This is where we need a crowbar.
Actually, we do have a crowbar.
I got a 10.
Okay. All right.
I am specialised in lockpicking, so do you want me to try lockpicking?
Oh, if you can,
Sure.
you can pop this puppy open.
Every time. 8.
Such a specialty.
I thought you said you specialized in this.
I am a specialist.
What do I have to roll to crack this thing with a crowbar?
Roll a strength check.
Oh, great. Me and my whopping +0.
Why don't we give the crowbar to our muscle dude?
Well, hold on. I got a 15 here.
Hey!
Oh,
All
all
right.
right. You're able to wedge the crowbar in and you kind of pop it open. All of a sudden this chest just kind of busts open and you kind of see just a bunch of, mostly random junk, but you do see one item that kind of looks, kind of interesting to you. It's just like and you also see you see something interesting that you didn't think you would see in there. It's kind of weird that you noticed it there. There's a little bit of moon dust in this, along with like a small ring. And some moon dust and some maybe even a dragon scale. It's kind of a little bit black, kind of a blackish kind of color.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can
I think you're right, Kala.
The Cochrane.
Yeah, Cochrane.
Can I use an Arcana check on the ring?
Yes, you can.
Oh, it's used.
I mean, probably. It's a ring in the chest. 14.
Yeah, you do discover that there is something different, something magical about this ring. So it is a bit, special, I guess.
Faceless, can you identify that, please?
Oh, special ring.
Does it vibrate?
Would that be a magic detect to identify it?
Yeah, you gotta identify it to tell us what it is.
Can I
Exactly.
do magic detect on the ring, please?
Right. So you hold the ring in your hand, you kind of move it around, you kind of see it just kind of glows a little bit. Notice that it is a ring of acid resistance.
Ooh.
Oh.
Acid resistance.
If there's one person I know who likes to get naked and jump into acid, it's Capone. I feel like we should give this one to Capone.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
Nice. Same wavelength.
I think
I
he's
mean,
got one. I think he's got one, doesn't he?
Let's find out.
He may have a ring, but I don't think it's acid protection.
I think, depending on the size of the ring, I think he could fit two on his trouser snake.
I think so too.
I mean, he could have one for each berry.
Listen, if it doesn't fit around the circumference, because, you could always go for a piercing.
We knocked over a cauldron and we got something out of there a while ago, and it was acid resist, and I thought he took it. It's been a minute though.
Not me. Nope.
Or
I
did he
haven't
just
had any
not
drops
log
yet.
it
This
in
is-
his system?
Which
This
is very
my
possible.
drop.
Most likely the
He
that
probably
is
lost it. He
All right.
had it, but then he
We got a
dropped it somewhere.
replacement. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now we have one again.
All right.
So this needs to be logged into your inventory.
Mhm. I don't have a ring. I don't have a ring of this sort. So that would be. Does anybody else want it? Anybody else want to wear it?
No.
I am gonna pass on that. I think I have enough items for now.
Yeah, I think used cock ring has your name written all over it.
I would definitely love to use cock ring. Actually,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind wearing that. Okay, I will definitely wear that. It's a little loose on me, but I'll grow into it. I'll grow into it.
Keep in mind, it halves acid damage.
Okay.
What?
No, it's acid protection.
I thought it was a resistance.
It's
I thought it
resistance.
just vibrated.
Resistance.
When acid touches it, it vibrates. And
It
causes
vibrates. Like,
stimulation.
Sensations go up.
So
Okay.
the black dragon scales are just dragon scales. It's not like a piece of armor or anything.
No. No, they're just black dragon scales.
All right. Somebody
Can-
take those. Make sure you note it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll,
so yeah,
take,
make
I'll
sure to
take
add
one.
that to your
Put
inventory.
it in my little
The-
bag.
Retsum, you're taking the dragon scales?
Sure.
How many dragon scales is he taking?
There are 3 dragon scales there.
Okay.
I'll take one if you want to take 2.
No, you can carry all 3.
If anybody finds the need
you-
for some dragon scales, just holler.
You called dibs on them.
All right, sweet.
I love
should we check?
squirrel.
Lover squirrel, nice. Should we head into the final room and check this one out?
Yeah, let's bust down the last room, I guess.
All right, and then after that, we got a path over this way that we can check out.
All right. So in this room, you kind of see just little, kind of a ritual-looking room, and that maybe there have been some rituals going on in here, and probably some dirty deeds, but
I'll
nothing
do a
really
religion check,
particular.
please.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. Never mind. 3.
Okay. Well, you don't know as much, but you do kind of see that for some reason Faceless does kind of recognize this to a degree. It looks somewhat familiar to him as being sort of a religious area for a blood of Vol kind of religious ceremonies
Ooh.
that would take place here.
So, can I do it insight? Is it insight onto it?
That would
Probably
be
going to want to do a religion check.
religion check.
Religion. 5. Not quite intelligent.
Yeah, well, you notice, like I said, you just see it kind of looks somewhat familiar to what you're from, from your religion, and that it looks similar to some things that you had learned in the past, but it also is a little slightly different. It's like these are a little bit more of the darker sides of the blood of Vol, and maybe some things that probably you were warned about not to get involved in, maybe in your past. Some of the darker sides of your religion.
Okay, so I've heard 2 things. One is that there were dirty deeds done in this room, which instantly makes me think of semen, and the other was that it's the blood of Vol, which is blood. So I would like to do a black light check. Can I roll an investigation?
Yes.
All right, my black light check, I got 16.
Well, you know those hotel rooms, like the Motel 6, like the really, really, really seedy ones. Not even Motel 6 level, but like the ones that you are like below the level of Motel 6. That's kind of what you would expect when you look at the black at this room through the black light. Like just nastiness everywhere.
Lit the whole room up,
Yeah.
Motel 3 style.
Very,
Okay.
very bright. Yeah.
So I say that was actually really insightful and creative what you did, but it does not imply to D&D at all. But whatever, kudos to you, man.
I'm a Warforged. I got a black light somewhere in here.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else of value in this room?
No.
All right.
Sanitizer?
I do need some hand sanitizer for some point. As for all 4 of my hands.
Yeah, you might want to go to the bathroom and clean up.
Yeah. On the way, so we got a path out here, heading down this way, but on our way out, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and just kind of wash up a little bit. And should we head down the to the next area?
Sure.
Let's go.
All right. Should I bring that up, Kira?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. This is religious looking.
Oh, it's spooky.
You walk into this this place is like really, really creepy. But it's kind of cool, but creepy. And you kind of see the graveyard out in the back, and you kind of see this little area in the room over there in the far distance there that you can enter into. And you kind of hear some strange music kind of playing in the background.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's
I
not
like
creepy
it.
at all.
I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
that is terrifying.
All right.
If I see a
Do
small redheaded thing running towards me, I'm punting it.
do we go through the door on the right or the one in front of us?
I guess we should check out this little building first, right?
I mean, it's a little closer.
You can go first. You can go first.
All right, let's go check it out. I'll go in. I'll kick it open.
I'm at,
We'll
hold
go
on.
into the
Before you go,
door on
hey,
the right.
whoa, slow down. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
cast Freedom of Movement on Capone. It's a 4th level spell. It lasts for an hour.
Okay.
What is that? What is it?
It for the next hour you can't be paralyzed. Target's move is unaffected by difficult terrain and spells and other magical effects that can reduce the target's speed and cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
All right, beauty. Well, thank you, sir. And I'm gonna go kick in this door. Maybe I'll just try opening it nicely. How about that? Let's just open it with the door handle. Let's just open it nicely.
All right. You open the door and you come in. You see this kind of crypt-looking area, and you see a kind of a coffin spot over there in the end of the room, and it appears to be empty.
Okay. Well, that's that. All right, so let's move along then.
Bust down these doors or open them nicely.
We'll open them gently and politely.
All right.
Okay, you walk into what appears to be kind of this, I don't know, chapel area, so to speak, and it's got some, little floor tiles on it, and it's got some benches, and at the very end over there, you see Lady Vario, and you also see a couple of other assistants with her. And as she's standing over there, she kind of looks, a bit disturbed that you have interrupted her. And so she's like looking at you with this kind of like, I don't know, non-happy look on her face. And she pulls out this small hollow jade coin. Tedred, would you please make a wisdom save?
I got a 9.
All right. And as she pulls out this hollow coin and she points it at Tedred, and all of a sudden it disappears.
Wait,
And
what?
it's no longer there.
What?
What?
This was okay.
You are gone. You see all of a sudden as you kind of just see the vague essence of you kind of just kind of disappear. Your soul just kind of vanishes. You don't even know. It's just gone.
Holy shit.
See you later.
No.
I mean,
You don't sound
what?
very
Sorry.
concerned.
I mean, what I meant to say was, oh no.
And everyone needs to roll for initiative now because lovely
Down.
lady is very unhappy.
Down.
I guess except for me.
We're missing our
Except for
incredible
you,
bard,
you are gone.
but not forgotten.
I got 20.
Like for good?
So Kira, can I still see his form, but even though it's not there?
Nope, he would be in the essence of somewhere else, like not even here, anywhere in this area, anywhere in this entire.
I want to
Anywhere
thunderclap
within
this
sight.
bitch.
I got a 3.
And the lady rolled 11, and her companions rolled 16 and 19.
Okay, so first up will be Faceless, and then I'll type out everyone else.
I'm gonna cast Hexblade on her, on the main chick. and I'm just gonna rush in there and give her what's up.
Oh, you're rushed in? Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
Oh shit!
Oh gosh.
That didn't
Oh, I
sound too
failed.
good.
I failed.
Oh, you
no.
rushed in, eh?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Ah, so as you step on one of the lovely plates there in the on there, you notice that it is now fallen. It's like it's disappeared from below you, and like you've fallen down into a pit.
Can I activate my wing boots to prevent me from falling and hover back to safety?
Next turn you can. Right now you are in a pit of blood underneath the ground.
A pit of
The
blood.
floor has fallen below you.
What the? Mm.
You did not catch yourself in time. You didn't see it coming.
Okay.
Alright. Dodge the black one.
Don't step on the squares.
All right. All right.
All right, so enemy 1 is up next, so that would be the one on the left here.
All right. Enemy 1. All of a sudden, you see the enemy all of a sudden transforms into the form of a bat and flies over toward. First one it hits over there. No, sorry, I can't see the map. Can you zoom out a little
Yeah,
bit?
sorry, I was typing out the stuff
okay.
there. So it'd be
All
if Faceless is in here,
Yep.
then it's Capone or Ragnar, I think, are.
Flies over to Capone. And immediately starts to attack. And one attack
Bring it on.
hits.
Nope.
Takes 8 damage.
Okay.
And ends its turn.
And enemy 2 is up next.
All right. It also flies over, turns to a bat, flies over, and attacks Capone, and does another 8 damage.
Okay. I'm going to
Ends its
remember
turn.
this.
All right, Retsum is up next.
Okay. So let's see what we got going on here. We've got these two people here who are attacking everybody. I guess what I'll do is, because I don't want to step on the ground, I will fly over everybody's head here and try and get like in front of the pit where Faceless is. And then I'll shoot at that closest one to me with good old Peacemaker. 17 to hit?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Does a little 15 damage there. And then I'll give a little smack with Roosevelt. Oh, 25. And then what I'll do is I will use a key point to do another flurry of blows. Give another 2 swipes here. Ooh, 24. And then one more. Did I roll? 16. There we go.
Okay.
And that would end my turn.
All right. Next up is Lady Variel.
All right. Lady Variel kind of glares at all of you and immediately casts this lovely spell and sends a lovely cloud over toward the group over there. And everybody needs to do a con save.
Uh-oh.
Do I, being in the pit below?
No, you don't.
Oh,
Everyone else.
This ain't good.
12.
13 for RWA.
Kala got a 15.
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
Okay. Looks like all is fine. And Capone is okay. Retsum, Ragnar, both of you are going to take 20 points of poison damage.
Oh,
The rest of you are going to take half of that.
So here's
Unless you have some sort of poison resistance.
Yeah, I have immune to poison.
Yeah.
So do I take anything?
No.
Cool.
Immune, you don't take anything.
Whew.
Do I take half or I'm okay?
You have poison resistance or poison immunity?
I don't think so.
So it'd be half because you rolled over the save,
Yeah.
I think. And then also RWA, I think if you're Warforged like me, then you have poison resistance.
I have advantage on it, and I already made my save, so I just take the 10 points.
Okay. And is that the end of sorry.
Retsum and Ragnar took 20 and everyone else took 10.
Retsum is immune to poison.
Oh, my bad.
So
Sorry.
I took 20. Everyone else took 10.
And she ends her turn.
All right, Capone, it's your turn.
I'm going in. I'm going to re-rage here. Am I still? I'm not raging anymore, so I'm going to re-rage here. And 1 sec here. And we are going to attack the one that's been hit. Yikes! A 9. Nat 1.
That did not hit, for sure.
That's my third nat 1 tonight. All right, let's try again. 16 to hit.
That one barely hit.
All right, I'll take it. With 16 points of damage. And that will be my turn.
All right, next up is RWA.
Did the cloud dissipate, or is it still lingering?
It is lingering and it is moving kind of away, like towards further back. It's moving further back, about 10 feet from where it was before.
Okay. I am going
Its
to...
area is also heavily obscured, by the way.
All right. I am going to cast level 3 Bless. Everyone except for Kala is going to have +4 to their attacks and +4 to their saves. And then I'm going to try to move to the left of Ragnar and not fall into the gaping hole. Just move over to that side.
All right.
And that is my turn. So everybody has +4 to attacks, +4 to saves, except for Kala right now.
All right, and Cal is up next.
Right, so I'm actually going to throw a flaming sapphire at the bitch in the back.
Okay.
And I'm just going to encircle her with it, and just her. Hit her with 16 damage. It is a dex save of 16, so I don't know. She passed there.
She saved.
She saved?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Good shot.
Well, she at least takes half damage from it.
Yep.
Okay, and then I think that's it for me.
All right, Ragnar is up next.
All right. How far away is Soleil from us?
Probably, let's see. Let me take a look at the map again. Real
About
quick.
45.
Yeah.
45 feet.
Yeah.
45 feet. And I have direct line of sight at her?
Well, you're
Yeah.
heavily obscured right now, so it's kind of moving away from you, though. So you get a little bit.
Okay.
You can see her
Okay. Can
vaguely.
I move forward?
If you move forward a slight bit, you can probably see her.
Can I move forward to like the second pew on the left? Like, is that possible? One more up.
You're not on the black. As long as you don't move on the black ones, you're okay.
So like, if I hug the wall,
Yeah, that'd be okay.
one more up, Coops. Yep, that one. So I should be still over 20 feet away from her, I believe. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about exactly 30 feet away now.
Am I still in a heavy obscurement?
No.
Okay. So I am going to finally cast something worthwhile. I am using Ralpham's Psychic Lance. Level 5. It is a DC 17 intelligence save.
It succeeded.
Nice.
And just double checking that this. So it did succeed on the save, or it failed the save?
Yes, it did succeed on the save.
All right, so it just takes half as much.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, faceless in the pit.
I see what kind of pit is this pit just a square, or is the pit covers the whole like each one falls into the same pit?
Each one goes down to the same pit.
Can I use my wing boots to fly underneath the ground and pop up right in front of her and that one on the left and do a surprise attack as I jump out of it?
Right now, you're swimming in blood, but potentially.
Is it like any room where I can fly above the blood, or is it like it's like fall all the way up to the roof?
It's not all the way up to the roof, but it's pretty close.
Enough for me to fly, or am I swimming?
You're swimming right now.
Okay, so I can't fly.
Swim in that blood, baby.
Would I be able to get to her and do a surprise attack out of that square on the left?
You would not be able to fly under the floor and pop up under another square.
Oh, I'm not allowed to do that. Okay.
There wouldn't be enough room.
Damn. Okay, then can I fly? That was sort of a good idea. But anyway, can I fly up out of the pit and do a surprise attack on the guy on the right?
You can fly up, yeah.
Would that class as a surprise attack?
No.
Because I'm like coming out of nowhere.
No. He saw you fall in the pit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help take care of these guys first. Actually, no. I'm gonna go all the way up. Is that enough movement for me to go to attack that lady at the front?
You're about 45 feet away right now. How much movement do you have?
30 feet. Okay, never mind. I'll attack that guy. 20 to hit. 10 damage. 16 to hit. And 12 damage on the dude right now.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Next up is enemy 1 and then enemy 2.
All right. So the first enemy decides that they're going to attempt something, and so they stare deep into the eyes of Capone. Capone, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Come on, big boy.
It was a 5.
You get +4.
Oh, +4.
I don't know if it's
so
going to matter.
9.
All of a sudden, you're looking at this, this guy, and he kind of looks like he might be your buddy. I like this vampire. You don't really want to attack him anymore.
Oh, boy.
Just
fact,
the
you kinda-
one?
You kind of want to protect this guy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he was
I kind
charmed.
of like this guy. I do like this guy quite a bit,
Yeah,
don't I?
he seems like a pretty cool guy. I mean, this vampire's kind of cool. You kind of like him. He's neat, So you think you want to
Hey there,
protect
little
him.
buddy.
And these other guys, you never liked him anyway. So
Yeah.
they want to come attack your friend. Your new friend. I mean, they have to go get him. You have to attack him.
Hey there, little buddy. I'm gonna protect you with my life. I kind of like this little guy here. Yeah. Now, do I like the other one too, or just this one guy?
No, just that one.
All right.
The other one,
All right.
you're indifferent to him. You don't care about him. You can attack him.
Yeah, I look at that guy and I say, "Yo, screw you, buddy." But this guy, I like this guy.
That guy's cool though.
Was it enemy 1 that charmed him or enemy 2?
Yeah. Enemy 1.
Enemy 1, yeah. All right.
All right.
And next up is enemy 2.
All right. And enemy 2 also looks over and takes a look around and stares deep into Faceless's eyes and attempts the same thing as vampires are nothing better to do. Roll a wisdom save. And of course, Faceless is unaffected. He's like, screw you. I don't care about you.
Nice.
He done very wisdomous. All right. Retsum is up next.
Yeah, I'm not intelligent, but I am very wise.
Nobody likes that other vampire. He's not as cool as the other vampire.
All right. So we've got one vampire being protected, and he's cool in some people's eyes, but not everyone's. All right.
Super cool.
So while you guys do that, I think because I actually have enough movement to
you're
get
muted.
over to this girl. So I'm gonna fly on over to her. Ooh.
You get rugged?
No, I think my Discord just muted. But
Oh, okay.
I'm back. I actually have enough movement speed where I'm gonna fly on over to the girl up in the front and say, "Hello, lady." And what I'm gonna do is, if you guys remember those bottles that we found in the pantry earlier, I'm actually going to take one of them out. I'm going to take the red one of those bottles out, and I'm going to kind of offer to her that, hey, we can just take care of this right now. Me and you, we can have a little conversation.
Did you
brought
pickpocket
this-
me?
Maybe. I brought this wonderful perfume for you. And I take the bottle out and then I just smash it on the floor. It is a bottle of malice poison. And she needs to do a DC 15 Constitution save. It creates a 5-foot cube of gas, even if she holds her breath. That's ineffective against it because the poison will get into everything.
No, she takes a deep, deep breath into this poison, and she actually is like, Smells pretty good. I like it. I must get some.
Uh-oh. That is not what I was hoping for.
Everything just slowed down in slow motion, and you could hear Bondo say, "I just fucked up."
She seems to quite enjoy this. Actually,
That wasn't me that said it. I just fucked up.
It's not the only one so far tonight.
All right. Well, that seems to have been ineffective. I therefore shall shoot her in the face.
Good backup plan.
Uh-oh. I rolled a 2. So that's probably not gonna hit.
No, not even close.
I just look back at the guys. I'm like, don't worry, I got this. I'll
Bird tank.
does the smashing of the bottle count as an attack, or can I still give her a little smack?
You can try to give her a smack.
All right, let's give her a little smack with Roosevelt.
So she's pretty impressed with the perfume right now.
You're getting +4 to your attacks too. Don't forget.
Yeah, I still don't think a 14 would have hit with Peacemaker.
27 would though.
27 though, I think does.
Yeah. You're gonna need to. Yeah. It's fine. That's good. That'll work. That's fine.
That works. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll get her.
And then I will use a key point to a flurry of blows and try and smack her up twice. 16 plus 4 would be 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Then we'll smack one more time. 15 plus 4 is... Is that gonna hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits as well.
Oh well. Okay. Some damage. And that'll end my turn.
Now she's looking really, really, really mad.
Uh-oh.
And unlucky enough, it's her turn next.
Oh no, God.
So she stares very, very angrily at this bird creature that has just whacked her after giving her that nice perfume. And so when she does this, all of a sudden you see her just kind of grab some stuff from her pocket, and suddenly she just throws something in the air, and then all of a sudden, oh, guess what? Retsum just poofed into non-existence. Temporarily, just poofed. And you find yourself in a maze, just a trapped somewhere. You can't find your way out at this moment.
Ted Red.
Oh my goodness.
Ted Red.
Thought I heard something. All right, and next up is Capone.
All right, so I think the first guy is pretty cool. I think the enemy number 1 is pretty cool, but the other guy, I just don't like him very much. It's just the look on his face. I'm just not a fan. So I'm actually gonna go look at him, and I'm just gonna start swinging my axe at his face. So here we go. Oh, not 20, 28 to hit, and a 15 damage. I get to swing with advantage, right? Because of correct?
Yeah.
Okay. 27 to hit. 17 damage, and on my last attack, we are going with 24 to hit and 12 damage.
All right, next up is RWA.
Okay. I'm gonna channel some divinity, and I'm gonna give 35 hit points to Capone, 15 to myself, That tops out my 50 that I'm allowed to do with that. It's not considered a spell. So I can also do as a bonus action Healing Word. And I'm going to level 1 Healing Word on Ragnar. And I'm rolling that right now. Oh wow, I rolled good on that one. Ragnar, you heal 11 hit points. I healed 15 and Capone healed 35. And I'm going to move. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to move 1 square to my right, not the black one in front of me. Hope I don't fall.
All right. You're okay so far.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right, next up is Kala.
Oh, I was gonna try to spell magic, Capone.
Sorry, you were cutting out there.
Oh, I wanted to try to do dispel magic on Capone to get him in love with that guy.
It's more like a bromance, like a little buddy. You know, we're just buddies. He's pretty cool. I like our friendship.
So let's see here. So what level spell did he use on him?
That's the thing we don't know.
Okay, well, it just depends on what kind of
He didn't use a spell, he used an ability.
an ability. Oh, then maybe I won't do that. That's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw a thorn whip towards the lady in the back and maybe bring her up front.
What's the range on that?
Thorn whip is at back 30 feet. Or guess I'm gonna get as close as I can.
Okay.
Just 30 feet within range. And not in a black square.
20, 25, 30. There's 30 feet.
Alright, and so I hit her, I'm assuming. At 25.
Is that hit?
I gave her some 4 damage. Just a little tap, little love tap. I love
Little
you.
spank.
Are you pulling her?
Nope, she can do it. She can stay there because it didn't hurt
Okay.
her too much, so she can stay there.
Right.
And it should be nice. And Kala's gonna go ahead and end her turn.
All right. Next up is Ragnar.
All right. How close is she to me? She's still the same spot?
Yeah, about 30 feet. Yeah. You guys are both about 30 feet.
About 30 feet. All right. So I will spend. Will I? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to use Quicken Spell. I am going to cast level 3 Fire Dick on Solaire. That is a DC 17 Dex.
Good old
Jeez,
classic
Peter.
fire dick. It's been too long.
It was 15 damage on that.
All right.
And then, because I used Quicken Spell, I can use a cantrip to go with it. And I am casting Firebolt. It's a 20 to hit
All right, hit.
and 10 to damage.
Okay.
That will be the end of my turn.
All right, next up is Faceless.
I am gonna turn to enemy number 2. And I'm gonna smack him. $16 to damage.
Okay.
16 to hit. Does it hit?
Yep, you hit the first time, you did not hit the second time. You swipe past him.
Oh, 16 doesn't hit on the second time.
No.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, next up is Enemy 1.
All right, enemy 1 is not going to hurt his friend, Capone there. So instead, reaches over and does a little damage to other buddy there. Reaches over and grabs out and does some. But he does actually he does the little bite there. So all right. So Faceless, you have taken 9 piercing damage and 10 necrotic damage from the vampire bite.
Oof.
Okay.
All right, and next up is Enemy 2.
Right. Enemy 2 does the same thing, except for also does the same thing, and he once again hits bites, but he bites Capone because Capone's obviously not his buddy. And Capone takes again the same damage he just took.
That was 10 and what? Sorry.
10 necrotic also.
It was 10 total.
No, piercing and necrotic.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, next up is Wrexham.
He was
Oh.
poofed.
Yeah, is Wrexham off the list now?
Yeah, Wrexham is poofed.
Okay.
I'm in a
But he
maze.
does have a chance to return. So, Wrexham, you have a chance to return. You can roll and get yourself back from the happy little maze there.
Oh, what do I have to roll?
All right, you just have to roll an intelligence check.
Don't
See if
forget
you
your
can
plus
find your way
4.
out of the maze.
Intelligence check. Okay, not a
Mhm.
save.
Nope, just a check. See if you can find your way out
Oh,
of the
yeah,
maze.
17 and then a +4?
All right, you have found your way out of the maze, so now you're back.
Hey,
Oh,
well
let's
done.
go.
You're back in the same spot you came in. You were at earlier. Well, you reappeared in the same spot you left.
All right. Now this lady has really made me angry. I've had some time to reflect on what I went through in inside that maze. And I'm going to come and I'm going to shoot her in the face again. Oh. Well, I don't think that hits her. So
No.
I'm going to use key point, even though it's +4, that would be a 14. So if I use one that's 16, I'll use 2 key points to make it 18. I assume that would hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, 11 damage, and then I'll give her a smack with Roosevelt. Oh, let's go.
All right.
That scared me. It was
Knocker.
on a 3 and rolled over to a 19. And then we'll do
Nice
some
hit.
damage. And then I'll use one more key point here to do the flurry of blows and hit her 2 more times.
All right.
Okay, 23. Oh, let's go with these rolls. Let's go. All right. Did some good damage there. That ends my turn. At least I
Nicely
hope
done.
it's good damage. She could be like a super strong. And she is.
All right. Next up is Lady Variel.
Oh, I
All
forgot
right.
about this.
Again, she's kind of pissed off here, and she's like, okay, fine. You made it back. You have some brains. I get it. Okay. So she instead kind of focuses her attention instead over to RWA's direction. So do a deck save, RWA.
Uh-oh.
All right. All right, there's 13. Is that enough?
It is not, unfortunately.
Okay, let me roll my d4 on top of it.
Go for it. Yep.
How do I roll this? There it goes. Oh my gosh, a 1. You kidding me? So 14.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not good enough. And as you see her, like this woman just raging angrily at you, you see her point over there and throw some kind of symbols over your way, and all of a sudden, you take 50 force damage.
50, like 5-0.
Yep.
Thank God I heal myself. Okay,
Holy cow.
that's fine. That's fine, as Bruno would say.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna make short work of these guys over here. I'm coming in to fight her.
Just shake it off. Is that the end of your turn? Or at the end of the enemy's turn?
Yep, that's the end of her turn.
All right, Capone's up next.
All right, I am going to attack this guy. We're gonna try to get rid of this guy here. I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy. I'm gonna swing. Let's see here. Uh, 26 to hit
Right, that hit.
and 17 damage.
Okay.
Still standing. Okay, let's do it again. 22 to hit and 15 damage.
All right, and you see the vampire kind of just burst into this, flames, and then all of a sudden just turns into dust.
Beauty.
Woo!
Okay. And so I'm actually gonna make my way up to the lovely lady there, but I'm gonna kind of dodge all those dark squares along the way. So I'm just gonna kind of walk in a path that'll get me there. Yeah, I just want to avoid all the dark squares, and I believe I can get pretty close to her. I think I can go 50 feet. Actually, I believe more than that.
What
I
does it say
believe I can
your
make
speed is?
40 feet. 40 feet.
So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can get about here.
Okay, and now, so I'm not in range to attack her with my axe, but I can throw a javelin at her, correct? So let's do that. 11 to hit. Oh, plus 4. So 15 to hit.
Not hit.
Okay.
Let's go faster.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, next up is RWA.
Okay, I got one more use of Channel Divinity. I'm going to pop it again. Give myself 40 hit points. I will give 10 to Capone. So he heals up 10 more hit points. And then I'm going to cast as a bonus action Healing Word again. Level 1 spell. And heal Faceless for 11 hit points. And I'm going to move 10 feet up to the right. Yep, there you go.
All right.
All right, and next up is Kala.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm going Thornwebber again. Or you know what? Should I go ahead and just do a Thunder Wave on her? Who's all up there?
We can handle it.
Because it's, Alright, I'll run up there. Avoiding all the special spots. And, do a Thunder Wave on her. Con 16, of course. Oh shit, it's only a 15.
Now, am I in the way of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be Capone, Retsum, and Lady Variel who are in range.
And it's a con save?
Yeah, 16, I'm sorry.
You guys both get +4.
Oh,
I
plus
got
4 is not going to help me
26.
at all.
So 30.
It's not going to help me at all.
Well, it's only damage 15, not like 30 like last time.
Oh,
So Retsum takes 15, Capone takes 7 or 8. 8, I think. And then Lady Variel has to roll a con save.
She saved.
She saves, so yeah, it's 8, I guess. Did mad
Alright.
damage to Retsum though. Nicely done.
Just a scratch. Just a scratch.
All right. Next, is that your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Ragnar, you're up next.
All right. So we still have the goon in the back of the room, right? He's got to be pretty hurt. And then we got her up front.
I'm not sure. I don't recall him taking a lot of damage, but I'm not sure.
Well, I think he ate Capone's first round of hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Faceless and I both hit him at first, I think.
I'm going to spend another 2 sorcery points. We'll go Quicken Spell again. This time I am casting Ralpham's Psychic Lance at the guy in the back of the room. It is... Where'd it go? Intelligence 17 save.
He saved.
So he'll take half of 24, so 12.
Okay.
And if he is still standing,
He is.
I will use Firebolt as a chaser on him. It is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And 17 fire damage.
Okay.
That will end Jan Ragnar's turn.
All right, Faceless is up next.
Okay, I want. So, how does charm work? If I attack this guy, will Bruno turn around and come back to attack me, or is he
Yes.
out of range? Okay.
So, sorry, can I just interrupt you? So I will automatically come back?
You are going to defend this guy. You I don't think you can. It's not on your turn, but you will on your turn. We'll try your best to defend this guy.
uh-oh.
So if they
Okay.
attack, then obviously they're attacking your friend. So
Run, kitty.
Even if I
run.
can't see it? Because that's why I was trying to leave his side. I was trying to get away from him. Even if my back is to him?
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
All right.
Your ride or dies, man.
It's like a
Okay.
link.
All right.
I'll take the attack of advantage that he's going to get, and I'm going to come up as far as I can to the rest of the group.
actually, as you walk by, he's going to grab hold of you and grapple you.
Oh, rip. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right, it's enemy number 1's turn next.
Right now, he is just holding on to Faceless pretty tight there, and grappling a hold of him. And I believe while he's doing that, he can also take his nice little happy vampire fangs and attempt to bite this guy.
Uh-oh.
All right. So you will take 7 piercing damage and 10 necrotic damage from the bite.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not my night tonight.
I think night's gonna be the only time for you for a while.
It was nice knowing you, Faceless. Good luck.
I think we're gonna start calling him Edward Cullen.
Willy Glitter?
All right. Ragnar is up. Oh, sorry. Red Sun is up next.
Okay. Well, after that bombshell of news, yeah, I guess I'll give this lady a good shot to the face again. Let's see here. Oh gosh. Well, that didn't hit. We'll give a smack with Roosevelt's.
Did you forget your +4?
The +4 wasn't gonna help, I don't think.
Okay.
Because yeah, it would have gotten to a 14 at the most. So yeah. Roosevelt hits though. That's a 27. And then I will use another key point here to do another flurry of blows. Smack her 2 more times here. 13? I don't think hits. I'll do the D4. That brings it to a 15. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, I will use one more key point. Bring it up to a 17.
Not quite.
Oh,
Close,
okay.
but not quite.
Okay, I get one more smack. One more smack. Uh-oh. Well, that's I don't think that's gonna do anything anyway. And that ends my turn.
All right.
All right. It's Lady Very up next.
Right now she's really, really, really getting mad. See, like the anger in her, being really frustrated now as she's getting whacked over the head with this stuff. So she points at this bird creature who has now like attacked her multiple times and not gotten the hint, and she lets out one word: die.
What?
Oh no.
Wait,
no.
what?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh
And all of a
no.
sudden, Etsum drops dead to the ground. Bam.
When you say dead,
Guys, that was power word kill.
does dead mean like what does that mean exactly?
means he doesn't-
Spell?
Yeah, if you're under 100 hit points, it's an insta kill.
Oh my god.
Well,
Can I bring
lucky I
it
have
back?
100. Lucky I have 105 hit points. So,
Me, not so much.
so
Kumon's like, I'm good. All right, sweet.
She ends her
Okay.
turn.
So I'm gonna just like there's just feathers everywhere right now, just feathers just scattered all over the place. I kind of move them out of the way, out of my face because they're a little itchy on my nose. And then I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna stand exactly where my dead buddy is. I'm just gonna kind of look at him and just like be like rip, you know. And I'm gonna start really swinging on this lady. Before I start doing this, is there any way to break this buddy curse I have with this guy? There's anything I can do, or am I just I love this guy, he's my boy?
Nah, there's nothing you can do, bro.
We're stuck together? Okay. Okay. All right, well let's swing. First one is 25 to hit.
All right,
Oops,
That
shit.
hits.
That was the wrong. Sorry, that's the wrong attack. Wrong attack. 9 damage. I kind of messed that up. That's fine. Actually, no. I gotta. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, and then my second one. I kind of messed that one up too, but it's fine.
Okay.
22 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and then 17 damage, and then my
Okay.
last one. 21 to hit, and 16 damage. And that's the end of my turn.
Right.
All right, RW is up next.
All right, I'm gonna avoid the black squares, move up 30 feet behind Capone. I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on him to remove his debilitation. It does affect charm effects, so I think that will do the trick.
Right. Okay.
And it's a level 5 spell. Marking it off my sheet, and I am
Alright.
done.
Sounds good.
All right, Cal is up next.
So do I think did that work, or do I
Yes.
not know?
It worked.
Okay, Capone, you're free.
Hey, let's go. Thank you, sir. Now I
I'm
look
gonna try to
back at
hit.
that guy and I'm like, I don't like that guy anymore. You know, it's over.
It's not my guy.
He's not as cool anymore now, you know.
He's not cool at all anymore. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to hit her with my flame blade. 23 and 19 damage.
Okay.
Whoops, sorry.
Did it hit her? Is she hurt?
Yeah, she's hurt.
All right. All right. I'm done
All right,
with my.
Rets. Ragnar's up next.
All right. What would it take to release the grapple on Faceless?
Needs to succeed on a thing, but I guess, you know, you might could help him. I don't know. Probably he needs to succeed on a save, but you could potentially help him with it, I guess. But as far as your turn, I don't know.
All right. Well, then that kind of hinders what I was thinking. So I will turn my attention back to lovely lady there. I will cast Routham's Psychic Lance on her. Intelligence 17.
He succeeded, but some good damage there. She's pretty badly injured at this point. Still standing though.
All right, Faceless, you're up next.
Okay. What do I need to succeed to break this grapple? A strength check.
Do.
Sorry, what was that?
It's a strength check.
19. 18 was the negative.
You were able to escape. Now you are escaped from the grapple. You're free.
Since I am done with this guy biting at me, I am gonna whack him. 18 to hit.
You're able to hit him.
14 damage. $19 to hit. Yeah, that hits. 17 damage.
Okay, and he is down.
And that's the end of my turn.
Let's go, baby.
Actually, can I use my movement after my attack? Because I haven't moved.
Believe you should be able to.
You can.
Can I move up as close as I can to the rest of the group, please?
Yeah.
Obviously, avoiding all the traps.
Yep, right about there. And next up is Retsum.
Well, I mean, I'm dead.
Rex is a little busy right now. He's a corpse.
You guys like you hear like a little like, and you think, oh, but it's just like the last breath.
Yeah,
there-
nobody
I-
even
I have
tried
no
to
idea.
revive him or anything. Did anybody revive?
I don't have
Is there
anything.
any death saves or anything?
Because like I just got an axe, man. I can't revive the guys. I just I just kind of moved them to the side and then did my
I
thing.
mean,
But you
I have a
guys, come
healing
on, man.
word.
Insta kill, death. Instant
Okay.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You will be missed.
All right. Well, Lady Variel's up next.
Look at her, and now she's kind of getting just bored with you. She's like, okay, I'm kind of getting tired of all of this. And so what she winds up doing at this point is she is going to shoot out you see her fingers just kind of go around, and she's going to spread out this like giant, you see this giant ball of fire just kind of zoom out towards you guys, the area.
Is a fireball a healing by chance?
No, sorry. So yeah, so she's sending out this ball of fire, and yeah, you will need to, of course, make a save here. Make a dex saving throw, 20-foot radius in a sphere area of around there.
13.
Those of you who are still
3
alive, that is,
or
and still
6.
present.
22 for RWA.
Okay, RWA is okay.
What was the radius of that attack?
20 foot.
Yeah, everyone's within 20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 15 feet. Yeah, I took full damage.
All right. And so you will take a good whopping, I don't know, 40 damage, looks like.
Oh, lovely.
40?
And half if you saved. You
Ooh.
don't have any resistance to fire.
What was the save on that one?
Dex
Dex.
saving throw. Yeah.
What do we have to? I hit 13. What do we have to hit?
Oh, yeah, you would have to hit a. You didn't save.
Okay.
It was a higher than that. Yeah, it was 16.
Or do you still get the +4 on the saves?
Oh, hold on. I got a +4. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. So
Is it
that
gonna
so
make
you
a
did
difference?
save with that.
So you did save, yeah.
I save?
So you did save. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did save.
Oh, okay, 6. So what do I take instead? Sorry, 20.
You just take half of it. Yeah, you take 20.
Yes, 20, yeah.
Okay.
All right, next up is Capone.
Oh, hold on. She's not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
Assuming she was done with her turn. She's not done with her turn. So after she gets done shooting this fireball at you, and she looks terribly bored with that, she suddenly decides she's going to cast yet another spell. That is her legendary. She is now going to getting out of dodge, and she casts another spell, and suddenly you see this little lovely little a portal appear, and she disappears into the portal. You there to think about what you've learned.
So can I follow her through the portal?
Even
How
if you
did that work
could.
out for you last time you jumped
Yeah,
through a
I was gonna
portal?
say
Even if you
that.
could, probably
He should go for it. He should go for it. Good. You have my blessing. Go for it. And I was just getting ready to talk some smack to her too. I gave her a nice back rub, and this is the way she treats me. I'm very upset with her.
Do we take? What do we do with our friend here, our dead friend? Retsom?
So
I'm
I
gonna
say
try
we.
something.
Oh, all right. Try that first.
What are you suggesting?
I was suggesting bring them back to the Tabaxi village and see if any of the high clerics there could help.
Well, we got a healer here. Can our healer help him?
Well,
You can't heal something that's dead. Like,
it's a
Yeah, but there's
process. It's a process to bring him back from the dead. I don't have the components, and it's a process. I don't know where Ted Red is, so I am going to invoke divine intervention. I don't know if it'll work. and I'm going to speak to my God. I'm getting like a meditative stance. I'm talking out loud. I call out to the sovereign of the word of the wealth, Kol Quran. I've long carried your banner, your teachings, and your will. I know what the legends tell of the other gods not considering you one of their equal. And even in my darkest hours of confusion, feelings of abandonment, I've always plowed forward carrying your banner, your teachings, your will. Through the last war, through the betrayal of my brothers, I never gave up. I don't know why you've brought me here on this quest, but I have nonetheless carried on. So in this dire hour, for the first time ever in my existence, I call out to you for aid. This is my family. I have had none other. Please bring back Ted Red Bootknocker and Retzim Yatit. Bring them back to us. And I roll my dice. I have a 10% chance of this succeeding. So I need to roll a 1 or a 2.
You've got this, my man.
And I rolled the 18. So DM, Kira, it is in your hands.
Kol Quran, as you know, heard your call and listened, and feels a bit concerned with your plight. Does feel that perhaps something can be done about this. So they have agreed to resurrect some Yatit, this particular instance, provide that to your group and to you. On the occasion that you sacrifice one magic item of your choice from the group, and you can decide which magic item it is that you have, and we'll accept that as an offering, and in return, Retzim Yatit. Ted Red is not part of the bargain.
I will sacrifice my mace. It's a +1 mace. That is, all my items are +1. I will sacrifice my mace if that's acceptable.
Can I sacrifice my cock ring? It's easy come, easy go. I just got it.
No, this is between me and my God. I appreciate your offer, but this is a sacrifice I have to make.
All right.
Is my mace acceptable, or would he like something else?
Kol Quran accepts your mace.
Okay. I apologize to myself under my breath to Ted Red. I'm sorry, my brother. I tried.
With that, you see that all of a sudden, Dee's Nuts runs into the room. A bit late, but still runs into the room. And Retzim is now alive and alert and awake, although a way bit shaken up and definitely, confused.
What the hell happened?
You died.
Yeah, you were dead, dude.
Welcome back.
Dead?
You,
Yeah.
As a doornail dead.
you were dead. There was feathers everywhere. I tried to save you. I was holding you, and I didn't just ignore you on the ground. I was trying to help you and everything. It's just.
Is this why I have this weird faint memory of your new cock ring?
You may have had a good view of it. Yeah, for sure.
And Dee's Nuts runs in and goes, "Oh my, oh my, oh my. I'm sorry about your friend. I know what happens when Lady Variel gets angry, and I know that she has taken your friend and what has happened to him. Perhaps I can help you a bit. Let me explain. Lady is what we call a lich, and she has an item that she has taken your friend and she has sucked his soul into, and this item sustains her, and the item it requires souls to keep her in her current state. existence. And so, unfortunately, your friend his soul has been sucked into this item. Of course, she must now go find this item and save your friend. You have 24 hours before he is gone forever, I'm afraid. So you must go locate this item and find it. Usually, when this happens, there's a small item the person uses in the casting of that spell that is a symbol for the actual item. You will know what to look for whenever you are going to find this particular item that soul is kept in. So perhaps you can remember someone it was that she used when she cast a spell, and whatever type of item that she used, that's what you want to go look for. And as far as where to look, I do know that she has, some close relationships, and perhaps that, it would be nearby. Maybe you found something around that would give you a hint as to where to go look, and maybe who has in safekeeping for this item.
Okay. Thank you for the information to retrieve our brother, our family.
I just want to say to these nuts that the bird people will always be friends to the squirrels people.
We greatly appreciate that. We really do. We do not wish to have war with you at all.
You guys are
We are
very
at war
misunderstood.
with other nations right now.
While we have his ear, these nuts, do you happen to know anything of the whereabouts of Bjorn?
Yes, unfortunately, to my knowledge, he returned back to Fancy Feast, and thereupon, I believe he took his life. At least that was his plan, last I heard. He could not stand being what he was, and therefore decided that would be where he would die and he would end his life.
One final question. Do you have any knowledge of a coin with a hole in the center of it?
Obviously I do. Well, yes, I mean, that would be an obvious type of item that might contain such a soul as your friend's.
Any idea where we might find one of these?
Well, where do you find any coins? Where would there be a large amount of coins, perhaps?
Goblin.
Goblins?
Dragon. We gotta go find a
Dragons.
dragon.
Dragons do, yeah. They like
Mm.
shiny things. And there were the black dragon scales.
The Tabaxi have a vault full of useless crap that fell from the chicken village. Perhaps we start there, because it's supposed to be nearby. And it's where somebody that collects a lot of coin would be. Isn't there that Azamar plain that's also supposed to be, like, reachable?
During the festival, there is a time when it is so close you can't cross.
Mayhaps it's them. It would be close.
I think this is a good place to end the adventure for this week, and you guys can discuss, proceed, and
How to get back to Edred.
get
Yep.
back to it.
Again,
Agreed.
Peckers abound, dig fire around, snorting magic and moon dust. Riding dragons flood, semen and blood, summons ready to bust. Crew of fucking beauties, we screw and do drugs all day and night. Healers and dealers, we thought clap and fuck our way into the fight.
Warforged and I do electrify through my penis. Out rhymes in full supply. I'm going to rock here, you can't deny. Risque RiffRaff, lit by the name. Let's go.